It's almost like you wanted to let me know that in case I got any ideas.
I mean, or narratively, if if it fits in.
All right. Let's see. It is a. There's a light rain today in Carolina. You know that it's been unseasonably chilly here on the verge of spring. You've spent a week, 10 days recuperating in Carolina, and I assume that you guys do you store your stuff with Shay? There's not enough room to stay with Shay. We're not gonna do any more bookkeeping tonight, so I'm gonna say that you work something else out. But do you guys keep your stuff with Shay? And I assume Shay, you stayed at your house.
Yeah. I'm working on making it bigger. But yeah. I got plans.
I will literally add your house and add onto it on the little map. If you add extensions and stuff. And make myself sad that I don't do that IRL with a real house. But let's see here.
It's far cheaper this way.
Yes.
Just a little.
Let's see here. What else? Benedict, you find him eager to take the road, and having heard of this hole in the ground, the rumors of the witch, and the treasure and the children that she stole and everything, and so he's kind of traveling in the same way. So you have another person in the group. What do you all do? Starting at Shay's, do you get food for the day before you begin, or do you eat the rations that you haven't set out, or what do you do? Or do you want to get other stuff?
Before we get started, I think as a matter of throat clearing, Mr. Maximilian, my good and brave sir, I would like to apologize for leaving you to die.
When that happened?
You're completely right.
Also, and just in case you get a new one, Benedict, roll a d10 for what you have also heard, in addition to there being this place under the ground near the river with treasure and witches and evils.
Yep, rolled a 10.
You have heard that the most delectable night tomatoes grow down there as well. The kind of tomato
They go great
grows
with
in the dark.
human.
Yes.
Wait, is that just Nightshade?
Yeah, I think so.
Good.
All right, interesting. So, see if I can make some tomato salad for the amputees.
Nice.
Fergus is a big fan of stocking up on food and eating a well-rounded breakfast before we leave. But of course, this is Shay's house, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, if Shay has food and is okay with that, then Fergus offers to help make the breakfast, and he also provides a large bag of berries, gooseberries to be precise.
It reminds me, I should have taken a picture of it. There's this restaurant in downtown Madison here called Gooseberries, and it says giant letters, Gooseberries, on the corner.
You should take a picture of that and post it.
That's awesome. I've got a cousin up near Madison. I'll have to come up and we can meet up for a drink at Gooseberries.
Shay, or others, if you want to split the cost, the price of said meal divided among 4 of you, but for 4 of you, would be 7 silver pieces and 7 silver pieces and 2 copper pieces.
Say those numbers one more time.
It would cost to eat at Shay's house.
Is that total or split?
Let me make sure. Let's see here. 5.
No, I lean over to the guy that apologized to me and I say, "Hey, cover my share."
It would be 7 silver and 2 copper each.
Okay. Yeah, Fergus, and we'd give that to Shay.
No, it would. Well, yeah, you could, but you know, it's spent anyways, so you would just mark it off because you're getting food. So.
Oh, okay.
No, I'll just overpay a bit, 2 gold for sufficiently fancy food for myself and what's his face.
Oh, you guys, yeah. In that case, let me see if you have any beneficial effects from it. It gives you a sense of vigor from the delicious wine that you enjoyed.
I love the sense of vigor.
Tonight, you have a +2 to the first check involving investigating something dangerous. But you guys are going to need to remind me of that. You all have it. All right. What else? You have your food. Is there anything else in town that you want, or are you guys ready to head out? It's early in the morning in this kind of spritzy, misty rain morning.
Yeah, I think we've got amputees to make. Let's head on out.
Yeah. There's ample time.
Well, I turn to Senior Gooseberries and I ask him, "How advanced is your magical knowledge grown at this point?"
Joel?
You're coming in a little quiet.
Sorry, I had my mic flipped up. Magical knowledge. So he's at a level 2 now. So I picked up. Oh, I had sleep written on here, but I didn't get any XP in the last session, so he hasn't leveled up.
You do have some scrolls, which you could have written down, and you can pick
Oh yeah, I forgot to write that down.
whichever
Okay.
2 spells that you want.
You told us last. I think didn't you say it was a book? There was a spell book that he found, right in the after Maximilian finished defeating all of the bears or goblins.
Yeah,
and,
you know Charm Person, Detect Evil, and Phantasmal Force if you take them, and yeah, and it's a grimoire, it's a book that you can take, and yeah. You can also carry this grimoire and cast these 3 spells as a scroll. So you can literally carry it on your person and use this as a scroll in addition to.
That would mean he loses them and would be able to put them in the spell book.
Oh, you're coming in
Okay.
kind of faint, Mark.
He's fading in
Would
and
that
out.
mean that he loses them and could not put them in his spell book?
No, I think, I mean, my understanding is what you can copy them. Spell books 58. Adding spells. You can increase the selection of spells. You can research, add spells to a spellbook by any means using magical research. Takes 2 weeks per spell level. So actually, you need a little more time. Oh, and you need 1,000 gold pieces to do that. Not bad.
Jesus,
Yeah.
holy cow, that's
So
hefty.
you need some more money. Or maybe you already have
Yeah.
money, but you need time anyway.
No, I
But
don't
you
have
can still
1,000
carry
gold.
this grimoire on you, and if you're of the level to cast the spell, you can cast it.
Yeah, I've got shield and was it read magic? I think.
My question is, do you keep the grimoire at Shay's place, or do you take it with you?
I'm gonna take it with me. Does it take 2 weeks of continuous study, or can I study it while I'm on the road?
I'm just going to say that it takes 2 weeks, basically. That's all of the downtime that you have. That's what you would need to spend it doing. Is you're
Yeah,
doing.
and we just
magical
had
research.
how many have we? Are we picking up like the day after we got back from?
10 days later. So
10
you would
days.
need 4 more days.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wait,
know, I mean,
is it a scroll or a captured spell book? That's
So-
the question.
grimoire.
Yeah, so it is a grimoire, but it specifically says that in addition to that, it can also be cast like a scroll.
So it does both things. It's a magical item specific to the module.
Yep.
So how did?
So yeah, you can just study it like it was your spell book. You don't have to spend any money, and do what he just said.
So if I cast it like a scroll, like Maximilian said earlier, does that lose it once it's cast?
From the grimoire, yes. Which could be
Oh,
bad because you're trying to study the spell and get it over. Wait, you're saying that he wouldn't have to spend money on it? We'll figure that out.
I'm
later.
saying if I understand what you said correctly, it is both things.
Yeah, he would still need to copy it to his spell book. which
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna
takes time.
take the time and copy it to my spell book.
No, but yeah, that doesn't cost anything. You just do it.
Yep. But
And it's like a captured spell book then.
in the meantime, you can expend this spell if things get dangerous and you need to. You know.
Okay. Yeah, I'll bring it along just in case.
Yeah.
What were the 3 spells one more time?
Charm Person, Detect Evil, and Phantasmal Force.
Phantasmal Force is a very powerful spell, my friend.
Yeah, which is why I want to learn that one. That would be preferable. What level spell is that? That's not a level 1.
Second level.
Second level. My physical copy of the book has not come in yet. It's still shipping.
Cool.
But I've got a PDF.
Is anybody else? Is there anything else anybody wants to do in the village before we head out? You get 2 level 1 spells at level 2 that you can do. At level 3, you can do a level 2 spell.
Yeah, I've got my shield and my read magic set for my 2 level 1 spells.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, here we go. Oh, the other thing I was going to say is throughout the night, I will randomly determine a group caller. A caller does not basically collects the democratic decision of the whole group and then makes a decision, you know. So I'm going to randomly determine that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can roll a d5. Tonight, it's going to be Fergus, which is nice because Fergus is always kind of outvoted. So, let's see here.
Uh-oh.
You may
So
have
I'm
to
picking.
really zoom in to be able to see where you're at on this little map here.
So is this where we're starting from?
You guys are sorry you're starting from here.
Okay.
I am going to say that you've got a for the just to get back. Now you have to go through the woods. There's not like an established path. If you've already been there, made the trek there and back successfully. So even though it is woods, I'll say that you only have a 1 in 6 chance of becoming lost. And only in this distance, if that happens, would we see if you run into anything else. So, Steve, roll a d6 for us.
Okay.
And we don't want to do what we did last night.
No.
Or maybe we
No.
do. I don't know.
Oh, it's a 2.
Nice. All right, you guys make it
Whew.
no problem.
All right.
Last night was crazy.
Unintended hex crawl, though.
There we are. Oh, wait, no, that's Damien.
I probably didn't even move you guys back. So I'm looking
Nah,
for
I
you now.
still have vision on the Damien who's dead and all the bodies over there. Fergus is there.
I am hanging out in the tea room,
I'm going
as
to
is my way.
get rid of Damien there. I'm going to move Maximilian back. And And then I have something I need to roll. Yeah, you were hanging out in the tea room. Yes. Yes. And then we're going to give you your companion.
Alright, so we're going back to the hole in the oak.
Nop. Yeah. That is the area where you've heard that there is treasure and magical things to be found.
Oh, okay.
Putting you all together here.
So we know if we go to the right and then take the left at the split, that's where we went last time, right?
I don't know.
I think we took a
Someone
right
should
and a
probably keep track of
That
it.
is correct.
No, we took a right and a left because we tossed a coin and I got to pick.
Nop and Benedict, can you move your characters?
Yes.
All right. Is anybody other than Maximilian who has magical plate armor wearing plate armor? Just to simplify things.
Not nice.
Nop
Nope,
is.
Shane.
Okay, so that means you guys have a. You can go 60 feet so far. So you left your stuff at Shay's house. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Joel. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh no, I was just saying last time we went right here at this initial split, and then at the second one we went to the left down the smaller tunnel because it was glowing green.
Yes, that's right.
It's right. You remember the code, right?
Oh no.
The code.
You forgot the code? Oh my gosh, we're gonna die.
No, don't be nice.
There's no code.
He's talking about turning his headlamps on and off.
Yeah, one blink for
Oh.
yes, it's safe. 2 blinks for no danger.
Those mean the same thing. You know what? I'm remembering it now. I think my mind repressed. It repressed that memory.
No, it all came flooding back to me, and then we went and had tea with we went down the hall.
Yeah.
We went
Had the poison tea.
right.
No, we went right here at the split, and then there's another split after we went through the vines, right? The ones we had to run through that tried to grab at us. And then there's a split, and we went to the left at that second split.
That's where the cloaks were.
Yes, because to the right, we got at that split, it was between me and it was either Shay or Maximilian, I think, and we couldn't decide, and some of us wanted to go to the right, and it was like that one broadened out, and it was stone, and I can't remember if there was like a noise coming from it or something, but we went to the left because I won the coin toss, and towards the glowing green light, which turned out to be like glowing lichen of some kind, I think, on the walls, or moss or something like that, some fungus. So we have not gone to the left here at the split, and if we go to the right, we haven't gone to the right at the second one. So those are our two options.
We do know that if we go right, that leads downwards.
Yes, yeah.
Which may be a good idea. Or alternatively, it may not.
We also know that to the left at the split, we heard the sound of rushing either water or wind.
Yeah, Benedict would butt in and say, so what would be possible for better or worse downwards? Is there rumor of treasure? Or something interesting?
I think strategy-wise, it would be the wiser idea to go where we had gone and finish off those options. Clear that area.
As much as it pains me to say this, I do agree with the Fancy Lord.
All right, Fergus. Actually, what is the order of march? Let's establish that as well.
Fergus never goes first anymore.
I would like to be last.
Fergus is gonna... Maximilian, you're the tank, right?
I am a lord. I'm not a tank.
I'm going to put you in the current player order. Nop, you've got chainmail, right? And then Benedict also?
I've
Yeah,
got,
Benedict's got
I'm wearing
chainmail.
plate now.
I do have the best armor class, I think. I am. Let me check.
Do you want to lead then?
Perhaps I should, because I have the glowing eyes as well.
Yes, you have the headlamps. That's right.
And the unfailing courage.
Very well built lamp.
So if Lord Maximilian wants to go first, then I'll go second.
All right.
Do we have all five? Oh, I see the fifth one. I couldn't see Shay's. It was blending in.
That's
That's
my
Shay.
secret because I'm a thief.
That is kind of your whole shtick, yes.
I'll stay back near Shay, and then that way, if there's anything that happens behind, we're kind of covered both sides for armor.
Got it. Book in a
Hopefully,
little
it'll
bit.
take a year to catch up if there's combat in the front.
All
You
right.
have plate or chain?
I got plate.
Okay.
All right. Lead the way, Maximilian. That's the plan.
Benedict.
All right, who's the slowest again?
I think you played
You.
guys.
Yeah,
No, my plate's weightless.
Probably.
I'm slow.
Let me put Fergus in the back here with Shay. Probably Benedict or Nop.
Yeah,
Maybe not, then.
Fair
You're
enough.
either
Fair
20 or
enough.
30.
it'd be. Should do some math. I haven't.
Do you have chainmail?
I've got plate.
Plate mail, you were the slowest, and it would
Yeah.
be 60 feet for exploration.
Yeah, or 60, 20, so it'd be 20. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'll go up.
Yeah, and Benedict holds his holy symbol, which costed too much, so I have to mention it.
I'll go up here, and you should be able to keep up.
Let's just, yeah, let's move. Who's second?
I was gonna go second unless someone
Okay.
else
No, you can go
wants.
second.
I look to my left and right. What do I see?
There is a junction here, and the floor is sandy. To the left, you can hear a rushing sound. It's still going on. It's either wind or water. It's like this kind of sound. And then to the right, you no longer feel a warmth and see the glow, as you know that you have vanquished the source of it.
All right,
It's just
so
dark.
1 blank for right and 2 blanks for the left.
One for right, two to the left.
No.
Maximum.
I'm giving you my information that I figured out. It's 1 blank for the right because there's no danger. Or yes, it's safe. I mean,
And then two blinks
Never
to the left
mind,
because
never mind.
there's no danger. So both
not
ways
that
are.
I know of. Yeah, I'm sure that going to the right is safe. I don't feel that evilness anymore.
Fantastic. Thank goodness we have Encyclopedia Brown with us. All right, who wants to go right and who wants to go left? I'm going to be nice for this session, I promise.
That should be nice.
All right. Make which way are we going, Fergus? To the right?
Let's
We're going
go
left.
to the. I agree with the voice that I have heard from the rest of the party. Let's go to the right and then keep going down the right junction, the one we didn't go to last time. Because that one does seem to be going down, and down seems promising for treasure.
Is the scale here? Looks like it's 5 feet for each big square.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Off I go to the edge of the gravy roots.
They do grab, but you hacked through them last time. And they haven't
Yes,
grown
I
back.
did.
So they're like still trying to grab futilely, but
This time I left my charter back at Shay's house.
all right. Yeah,
I've still got mine.
looks like they probably wouldn't be able to do anything. They're kind of
Yeah, well, I hacked them anyways.
right.
I'm mad. I feel violated.
I'm gonna run like right behind Maximilian, so like the path that he has cleared, I immediately I'm basically one step behind him. Boop.
Come on, fellows.
Benedict holds out his holy symbol and waves it at them as he passes them, for no particular reason. Because the people in front of him also be looking to be doing silly things.
The vines wave back.
They wave quizzically, like, what's he doing? But you see these roots here, and now Benedict, you haven't seen this before. Everyone else has. Eventually, like, they blink and there's voices. The one that was kind of like a jerk face seems like looks and then like rolls his eyes and then goes back to sleep. And then the one that was like, "Hey guys, welcome back." The other one.
Oh yeah, the
Hope
faces.
find your dad.
Let me see.
Elf.
I approach the faces and I greet them.
Just the one is awake and he's like, "Hey, I like this guy with you've got really neat eyes. I'm really happy to see you. I'm glad that only one of you died last time."
Yes,
That
our
was
friend
really
will
good.
never blink again. It is said.
I have something to tell you before he wakes up.
Oh, what's that?
Listen, I know that it might help. There's a silver sword. It's hidden in a pillar of stone somewhere ahead. I heard a gnome talk about it.
Really? And how long ago was this?
It was in the past week. It might be there. I don't know where it is, but it's back there somewhere.
Did he put it there, or is he looking for it?
No, I heard him talking about it. The gnomes, they don't pay attention to us. They think they rule this place. I mean, they kind of do because they have like evil magic and an evil god and things, but
Wait, all of the gnomes are evil and they have an evil magic and an evil god.
I mean, I think so.
We shall smite
Well,
them. For sake
yeah,
and the one true
golem.
god.
Gnomes make golems and constructs and weird war machines. Of course, they're evil.
Ah,
Would you say golems or goblins?
Yeah.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
I wouldn't put it past them.
I believe golems are typically the ones being made, if I'm not incorrect.
No, look, I don't want to be a part of this. I just want to. I'm not saying every gnome is bad. I didn't say that.
No, that would certainly be
These
problematic.
are bad.
Yeah. Just these gnomes, they've done some things. I don't really know any other gnomes. I'm sure they're okay though.
What kinds of things have these gnomes done?
They feed people to dark spirits, to fill the earth with darkness and bring the cold prince back into the world to destroy the world and enslave all mortal kind.
That's pretty bad. I'm a pretty
bad.
tolerant kind of guy, but that's,
Yeah, I thought it wasn't that great.
Fergus pretends to have
What
just woken
do
up
you
yawning.
know about the goat people that used to live here?
Oh, they're not so nice either. Everybody that goes up there, they die. But you guys didn't. You guys came back.
we died a
Yes,
little bit.
I made the goat people die instead.
Oh, wow.
I didn't want to. They made me do it.
And then the other one wakes up. Would you people keep it down? Sorry.
And I hit up my rich buddy. Hey, give him a gold piece. He'll be nice. Do it.
Kind of reaches in, takes a gold piece, and just kind of puts it towards the guy's mouth, and just
And he's like, I could use a few more of those.
Yeah, that's the problem. Once you give a tree some gold, it just wants
takes a
more.
couple more.
No, I mean, like, look, at least 5. Like, give me a good solid number. Don't leave me hanging at 2.
I give him 3 more.
I wouldn't encourage him. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, let me see here.
I'm disgusted and fascinated.
All right. I'll tell you one other thing. This whole place, It's in another part. The the universe, the world, it changes here. But it's been owned by different people. And there used to be reptiles that lived here. And they entombed one of their great enemies in this place. And guarded by his queens.
Did they used to like speak like this? And then Benedict will start speaking in his language of what is it? Lizard men?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. And
Benedict will start speaking in lizard men. He'll just start rasping whatever it sounds like.
Yeah, they sound like that. They used to, some of them are probably still here, clinging on to the past, even though they've lost it long ago. Most of them migrated further up the river to the northwest.
Have you seen any orcs?
Orcs? What's that?
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, you're better off.
Well, I'm tired. Bye. And then, he recedes back into the wall and closes his eyes.
Well, and I told the other one, oh, see, your friend wasn't so bad today. He has good days and he has bad days.
Yeah, you're right. I should be more understanding. We're all just trying to make progress, you know.
What are you trying to make progress at, my friend?
Wait, what? Say that again?
You're trying to make progress. What are you trying to make progress at, my friend?
Well, you know, it's just sort of a figure of speech. Each day, we just try to do a little better. And that's probably how he is.
What are your days like? You are, to my eyes, trapped in that wall. To your eyes, am I trapped in your wall?
Well, yeah, I guess that's kind of true.
All right, Maximilian, I think it's time that we shake whatever thing close to a hand this thing has and maybe move on towards those goblins.
Yeah, I give him an elbow bump and lead the way, my friend Fergus.
All right. Well, you go first because you're big and hard to kill. I died via book not so long ago, so...
Wait, you died?
You did not.
Yeah, I very much did, my good man.
Wow.
And you witnessed it.
Yes, and then I was brought back from the dead. I have Shay to thank for
You
that.
remember that too. I think you're making it all up. You got bumped in the head, knocked out. Okay.
I'm trying to think of the Fairgoss version of the Gandalf thing where he's and then I passed through ages and all that kind of stuff, but what's the Fairgoss version of that? And I don't know.
I was standing there and then I was hit by a book and I woke up in an S&S tire. And before I knew it, I asked them for an oil change and I asked them for a rotation and they handed me the keys back to my vehicle and poof, there I was standing next to Shay.
Fairgoss speaks in a strange alien language briefly, just steers off into it and then comes back.
Yeah, he starts telling this story and then slowly trails off while he's just staring off into space and then shakes his head. He's oh god, so cold. Oh, okay, I don't know. I'm back. Yes. No, thanks again to Shay for bringing me back to this lovely hole in the ground that we find ourselves in. Yes. No, it was fantastic. I guess I'll see my 40 versions later. All right, lead on, big tank man. Straightforward.
Well, here I stand at a crossroads, and I do believe, if my memory is accurate, that we went north and explored all of that. I think, if not most of it.
Yes, you are correct. Yes, it is to the east that we must go.
Now, what is the situation with the darker material?
Stone, right?
Yeah, you feel a cool breeze, and you can see how it opens and expands out into darkness, and the sand and silt and sediment that your feet are crunching and sinking into suddenly meet rock and stone and stalagmites and stuff. And you smell ammonia.
I poke at it with my 10-foot pole.
The rock, you find that it's rock, it's stone. This is some sort of cave. It's opening up, just like opening up wider and wider, both, down and up and to the sides, just conically opening wider and wider as you go here.
I look behind me at my compatriots. What do you think, fair fellows? You wish to proceed deeper?
Yes, the one true God shall guide our path, and Saint Wick shall guide my
I feel
arms. So
better
none of
if
you
you were
become
at
fugitives.
my back, is what I'm trying to say, politely.
Oh yeah. Let's get looking going.
Like, I walk up here, and as soon as I touch on this stone, you guys are gonna bolt. I know it.
I resent the implication.
Alright, I'm gonna cross the line. Are you guys behind me?
Yeah,
All the
it's
way.
rock.
Forever now.
Alright, I'm tapping it with my pole. And a 1. And 2. And 2.5.
I'm telling you that 10-foot pole will never come in useful.
3.
Away!
Hey, it comes in useful all the time. Whatever jumps out and surprises us can't come within closer than 10 feet.
There are so many
nothing
things that could get
happens.
past that pole. Just so many things.
But I'll
Arrows,
know it's there,
fire,
so I won't be
rocks,
surprised.
swinging axes.
Sometimes
It's-
it's better for death to be surprising.
I completely agree. Don't tell me, just kill me.
Did that
Alright,
happen to you once already?
Yes, it was unpleasant.
I'm just teasing. You're fine. You walked it off.
Are we going to get treasure or are you going to spin narrative? Just move, man.
Yeah, and as you come up here, you see your beaming bright eyes. There's actually a path here to the left, and it.
Directions. Choices to make, Fair Fergus. What should you?
Can we tell what this is right up here ahead of us? Is that just a stone pillar or?
That is a stone pillar.
Just a stone pillar.
Is it
I'll have you know
salt?
that that's the only thing we know to look for here. A stone pillar.
It looks as if there is some sort of etching on this pillar, but you won't be able to see it as far back as you are.
Let's. Fergus he says, I'm going to go see what this pillar says. If anyone would join me.
I shall. I know a couple languages. I'm quite smart.
Of course you do. What does the pillar say?
It's in Woldish, in common. It says in all capital letters and scrawled, like chiseled across the stone, as if someone just took a dagger and did it. Over time, many things have grown here. Delve deep, and you shall uncover wealth.
Ah,
Hey, did you guys write that? Because that's what you guys told me before we entered.
no. I mean the general concept of going down a hole and getting treasure is not a new one.
Yes. I've heard of many famous delvers, like the Hansen family. Very brave people.
Yes. So it sounds like either this is a trap or we continue going deeper. Let's hear from the party.
Mr. Dungeon Master, can I investigate this pillar to see if there are any openings with swords in it?
You can. I want you to do your your thiefy thing for that. Which one?
All right. Would that be find or remove treasure traps? Unlocks? I got a few things.
I'm gonna make you do a couple of checks. There's gonna be a few things that are just gonna happen. Poking with the pole.
Remember me as I was.
I don't think actually. It's a D6, but I feel like you get a bonus to that or something. Not just
That
else.
depends on other words.
Blah, blah, blah. combat, read language, skulls, backstab, open locks, hear noise, find. Yes, do that one. Do that one, and then I've got another one, and then I'm going to tell you something else, too.
Find to remove treasure traps?
Yes.
All right, let's see. There's numbers involved, which seem to include a D100, which I shall now roll and get a 61.
Did you get below your...
And my number is 20, which means I assume I don't succeed? I don't know.
No,
do
you
not.
do.
No, you
No,
don't.
he does. He has a. What's your chance again?
20.
Yeah, he's got to roll
Oh,
under.
no, you didn't. I thought you said 61 and you rolled the 20. I got it wrong.
But also roll a d6 as well. And then I'll also tell you something. I'll tell you what you do see if you don't do the d6.
All right. Roll D6. A 4.
Yeah, so these just look like normal stones. However, there is one thing that you notice. It does look like the stones kind of increase in size. It's unlikely that any compartment could fit in this one. Or sorry,
It
this one.
appears that this column is made of stones.
Oh, there's 2 of them. Excellent. All right. Show of hands, who thinks this is a trap?
I raise my
I
hand.
think it's a pile of stones.
I'd like a what would you like on your pizza version of is this a trap? Like you think it's a trap? You also, yes?
You get a trap. You get a trap.
The Oprah Winfrey of Dungeon Delvers. What did we see looking down that tunnel up there? It seemed like there was some kind of almost like a narrowing of the passage and then a reopening.
There's a path here. It goes up and then levels, and then it actually becomes part of an ancient stone structure.
Well, there's probably nothing good up there except for money.
Is this going downwards? This
It is.
continual path?
It's opening up, right? So it's going down, it's going up, and it's expanding left and right. It's just expanding out.
So I say we take the process of elimination. Let's see what this stone structure is up here, and if it's nothing, then we can always continue on down.
Also, it is to the northeast, and that's where the lizard fellows are. We wish to speak to them
I
about
think
their
the
ancient
lizard
enemy.
fellas might have been near the river, which might have been that rushing sound out at the beginning
Yes,
in the
Shay.
northwest.
Excellent deduction. No, I think I'm with Shay on this one. Let's Mr. Headlamps, where are you? Oh, there you are. Yes.
He's hard to miss.
Indeed, yes. It's like the whole thing has just turned into a shadow puppet show. All right, gentlemen, let's go continue on down this path and check out this stone structure.
Yes.
Hold it.
I'm advancing 5 feet at a time, tapping with my pole.
Uh-oh.
Hold.
Something is...
You shall not.
I put my pole up, making a block.
Something happens.
Uh-oh.
There's a root. It breaks up out of the stone and like that and snakes up. And then
Should I move back?
No, it just comes up out of the stone in front of you and then forms almost like a vine-like hand, and then like one like points like that, and it points and I'm going to use my measuring tool so you see it points like this direction, and you hear a cackling, a chuckling in the distance, and then that's it. And now this vine is just like a vine, it doesn't move.
How far in front of us is it?
It's right in front of Maximilian.
Oh. Poke it with your stick, man. You said it's good for everything.
I just did.
Oh.
It just told us that no, it's not safe. Usually when something like that happens, that means like it's very dangerous here, come and die.
Well,
So it's like a warning.
Or it's a rite of passage. You have to The good things are always hard to get to. Why don't you chop it with your sword, Mr. Choppy Sword Man? You seemed to do it so easily with the vines before.
Because they moved. This does not. It's dead. And I just kick it with the stick, or not, I can't kick it with the stick. I can't take my pole, and I just fling it.
The
Initiative.
the vine snaps and it just falls over his dead wood.
Wow,
I should
that was
also
a brittle
note
vine.
that up ahead in the light, Maximilian, you also see something laying on the floor. It is the skeleton of a dead warrior.
Ooh,
Ooh.
spooky.
Its stuff is around it, and there's stacks of skulls forming an archway here, and there's a pool of dried blood on the floor. And the floor is stained.
I would like to poke all of these things with this 10-foot pole.
Let me see what happens.
Shay, look,
Wait,
free stuff.
is the skeleton where the crack is here?
Yeah. What do you poke?
Yeah. If that's the skeleton, I am standing 10 feet away from it and poking at it with the pole.
The skeleton? When you poke the skeleton, it's just a skeleton. You can tell that something killed this thing nearby here.
I roll it over and see if I can discern what kind of injury.
Yeah, you notice that the bones on this thing have been sliced through, and it's almost like bisected from its chest up to its shoulder. It's almost was cut
Weapons?
in two. It looks like something almost cut this in two.
What does it look like? It's weapons or a monster?
I think I would say that it looks like something really sharp that did it really hard and really fast. So it wouldn't necessarily be, if it is a monster, it would be a really big one.
Sounds like a Shay job.
Yeah. Is there any gold around here? Maybe interesting weapons or
Yeah,
items?
he's got a bag next to him. It's kind of dry rotted and stuff, but there's stuff clearly in the bag.
Oh, I'd like to open the bag carefully.
You're able to drag the skeleton away. Whatever killed it isn't under it or around it, or you don't see it ahead in the passageway. You take the body and in the backpack.
I don't want the body, just the gold.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying there's a backpack there, and take that open. It kind of falls apart in places because it's all old and stuff. And there's a belt pouch too. 25 gold pieces you find in there. You find a brass skull necklace that wasn't cut off. It's still on its neck, worth 15 gold pieces. And a bunch of rotten stuff, like old rotten rope and rotten rations, and you do find a sword. And and he's wearing really badly damaged chainmail. Like the chainmail has been torn, but if you took it to somebody, they could probably repair it.
Well, it doesn't do me any good. I can't wear it or carry that sword.
I'll pocket the gold.
Wait, did someone say jewelry?
Too late. I'm already putting it on.
It's cursed. That's where he died.
Luckily,
no, I don't know. I just guessed that. If it turns out to be true, I totally did not know that.
Yeah,
Far too cool looking to be cursed.
It is not cursed in this case.
Disappointing. And I'll also just sheath the sword in one of my many sheaths.
All right, guys, we can't let the rogue take everything every single time.
It's party loot. I'm just hanging on to it. I'm managing this stuff so you guys can focus on surviving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
Does Shay just have this game's equivalent of a bag of holding?
No, but
is the game's equivalent to
it's
a bag
basic
of
encumbrance. So basically, I'm going to say, you could probably carry a bunch more stuff, and I'm watching. But Shay, you are now with treasure, and since you have leather armor, right? Leather armor.
Mm-hmm.
Your combat speed is now 20 feet in combat. Your exploration speed is 60 feet, which is what it is
All right.
anyways right now. So.
Yep. Well, closing the distance with the enemy is you guys' problem.
We
No.
have 3 armored
In defense
individuals.
of his taking the sword, I already have a good magic sword. That's why I was able to fight the goat people. A backup sword wielder is not a bad idea.
It has also been an hour, and so you guys will need to rest.
All right. Well, Fergus is gonna pull out. Is there any? He goes back and grabs that vine. Is there any other like dead vines or anything that he can start a small fire with?
You can make a fire out of that dead vine.
Okay. Yeah. He sets that up and any other odd vines and stuff he can find, and uses his tinderbox to start just a small fire, just something cozy to sit around while we rest.
As much as I enjoyed lung cancer, maybe that's not the best idea underground.
Wood smoke doesn't cause lung cancer, my man. And we're in a massive cavern.
Maximilian lights up a cigar.
Nice. Does he have his helmet down and it's just sticking through like a slit? Does he have a cigar slit on his
Yes,
helmet
his
visor?
cigar slit and the eyes pop out of a slit in the helmet too.
Okay, got it. So he's got 2 horizontal slits.
He's a cartoon character knight. It's hilarious.
Gotcha. I don't know which is better, a cigar slit or just a single like cigar hole that's like in the left quadrant of his mask.
Well, it can't be a single hole because you need an entry hole and an exit hole. So like, you'd see the smoke coming out somewhere else in the helmet.
I think he's got a little like a little small smokestack on the top of his helmet, like a small chimney, and then the smoke just comes up out of that.
Hey, I only smoke when we're on break. I don't smoke when we're exploring.
My OSHA approved. I've got my OSHA approved 10. It's been 2 hours, guys.
Yes, you definitely don't want to mess with the Union adventurers.
No.
This came up
Union
last
lawsuits,
night, too.
sir. The union did?
Yeah, there were unionized goblin workers that refused to fight because they were on break.
It's true. It was great.
That's amazing.
I mean, honestly, we probably met some monsters during this union-approved break because they were on also their union-approved break. But back to business.
Trust me, don't mess with union workers when they're on their break.
All right, where are we going?
Onwards and I guess slightly upwards, then continuously forwards.
Okay.
All right, Maximilian.
Right.
Yep.
May the one god continue to bless
Back
us.
up to where the skeleton was. There. I poke at it with the pole again.
Nothing happens when you poke the skeleton.
Question: what kind of armor is he wearing? And style-wise, can I get any hint of age?
Probably you would have assessed this to have been a young person, an adventurer. It was wearing chainmail. The chainmail is ripped and torn, but Shay took it. And there's this giant slashing wound straight across the chest that almost bisected the person. And there's this skulls.
The
and
question-
there's a pool of dried blood.
The question, and I don't know, and you're probably going to have to like guesstimate at this. I'm trying to figure out, based upon, because I'm a fighter, so I know armor, right?
Yeah.
Based upon the style of the armor and what he's wearing as a adventurer, does he look like something within the past couple of decades, or something from like hundreds of years ago in ancient times? This guy died.
Yep, looking at it, you can tell this was a woman, and she probably died pretty recently. Like, as far as a lot of this stuff, you can tell it more from the gear than you can from her body. The gear has not decayed enough for this to have been like centuries ago. This was like...
And the blood was giveaway. Okay, yeah. All right. So it's active. Whatever killed her is probably right around the corner there. So who wants to go first? Not it.
Your whole job is to go first.
No, we'll go
I
first.
thought my job was the light.
Not volunteers to go first. Go ahead, Knob.
All right, now
We will remember
Alright.
you as you
Nub
were.
approaches the door.
All right. There's a
And then he
door.
picks
There's
up
an
that chainmail?
archway with like skulls, and there's dried blood on the archway, and the body is on the near side of this archway, and it's been picked through. And yeah,
All right, I pick up the chainmail
okay,
with 2 hands, and I just throw it at the door.
all right. Shay had it, but he can borrow it, right? He can borrow this. It's already
Yep.
torn up.
Or just take up
Oh,
some
even
bones.
if it's just the bones, really, just anything.
Yeah,
I
you,
kind of
you
throw it at
throw
the
it
door.
into
Just
the door.
maximum desecration of this body.
And once it hits into the door, all of a sudden, like there's this giant scything blade that goes through the doorway and activates.
No, just kind of
And then
nods
you
in
hear it clicking
satisfaction
where
and turns around.
and it goes back up.
Nub just kind of looks at Shay with a big smile.
Look at that. You didn't even need a 10-foot pole. I'm impressed.
Good call, Nop. Fergus takes another bone and throws it through again.
All right, you throw it through, or like just throw it through the gateway.
It's like whatever Nop just did. I
Okay.
repeat.
He threw it and it landed on the gateway, and so you throw a bone, and it slices through again.
How much
Someone grab that before it goes back in.
how much time delay was there?
It probably takes 10 seconds for it to retract back up into the ceiling.
I press right there with the pole. Does it go off?
Yep.
So it's not
Take,
just it's not like a pressure plate in the ground.
It
looks
is
like.
a pressure plate in the ground. Yep.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah, I triggered it with the pole. I press right there with the pole. It goes off.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, then let's wait for it to go up and somebody just run and jump over the pressure plate.
Or you could
activate
deactivate
it and break the scythe while it's going back up.
Yeah, I'm
Or you
thinking
could
if I
jam
can-
stuff under the pressure plate so it doesn't click.
You want to do your thief thing or attempt to do your thief thing?
I
Do
would
your
like
thief
someone to destroy the scythe instead of playing games with it.
when it comes back down, I'm gonna take my mace and just kind of like the head of it. I'm just gonna put in
To where it can't go back.
when
Like if it's right here, you're going to
retracting.
put it right here to where it can't go
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
I'm
It
just
works.
clunk. All right,
Yeah.
no, just kind of walks through.
All right.
I am beholden to your adventurer skills. This is a most edifying day.
I've seen some horrible things. See, what there were these slugs.
How big is the pressure plate?
It's a portion of the archway, so it's probably a foot and a half, 18, 12.
So
18
now that
inches.
I'm aware of it, it's easy to avoid.
Yeah, you could probably jump across it. You've identified the plate.
Well, can I do like he did, except jam it with my 10-foot pole?
I reckon, but it's already jammed by the mace. You're good to go.
Oh, well then. Wait, you left your mace behind though.
Yeah,
I got a
he can
sword.
get it back. He can get it.
Yeah, I'll get it back, but when
It's
we
a
leave.
clever solution. On the other side here, you see a rectangular room. There's corridors and doors to the right and to the left, and then there are these statues here. They look like regal-looking statues. Some of them have crowns and stuff like that. There's a corridor at the far end. This is otherwise just a long rectangular stone room.
Those star-shaped things. Those
And
are
you
the,
have your mace back if you like, get it back.
Those are the
perfect.
statues.
You know what I mean?
Awesome.
Say again, Joel.
Those star-shaped, the circles with the stars. Those are the statues.
Yes, that's right.
What are the statues of? Like, are they all the same thing? What can we tell by
They
looking
look
at
like regal men and women, some nobility or monarchs or something like that.
them?
Are they made of
Anything
stone?
written on the bases or anything?
When you take a look at it, you don't see anything written. There's no writing. However, when you take a look at the statues, you find on this one, on its base, there is an old leather boot.
I pick it up.
All right, you have an old leather boot. It's a lefty.
I swap it out for one of my wizard slippers.
You now have one leather boot and then one wizard slipper.
Hell
And
yeah.
I definitely imagine Fergus is like wearing flip-flops in the dungeon.
Yes, except he puts the left boot on his right foot, so if anyone's tracking him, they'll think there's two one-legged people walking side by side.
Fergus masters the art of confusing others.
Correct.
It's a magic
level
user.
100.
I tell you what.
And he just looks at everyone else and like taps the side of his head and like winks in a knowing way.
That's a good way to get a follower of Saint of Amputees excited.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
You can imagine your character during that scythe trap.
I go about poking each of these statues with my pole from 10 feet away.
I stand very far away from him while he does that.
You check
Yeah,
all the
we're just-
statues, and they're just statues.
Anything else sitting on the bases of statues? Maybe a right leather boot.
Nope, just statues, just a boot. The rest you see corridors and doors.
Can I sense anything magical about my boot?
There's nothing magical about your boot. It's just a boot.
How dare you?
And these are all doors here.
And corridors. There's a corridor up here.
Yeah, door, corridor.
Oh,
with
there's a door there too. Okay.
Corridor with a door. Oh, sorry, I need to.
And I listen at the doors.
Ooh, yes. What does the thief hear?
Let's see here. Yes, you may listen at the doors. 2 and 6 chance. You roll a d6.
It's a 1 in... Numbers are complicated. I succeed on 1s through 3s.
Oh, nice. That's even better. Oh, yours has gotten better because you leveled up to like level 3.
Yep,
Nice.
that's right. All right, let's see. I know how to roll d6s. That's a 2, which is a success. I think I'm next to this door.
I'm gonna give you all the doors because I'm assuming you're checking all the doors.
I'd love to hear it,
You
literally speaking.
I'll tell you, you don't hear anything behind this door. Let's see here. Let me find it. On this one right that you're next to right here, you see a chalk arrow on the ground pointing to the door. Like that. And you hear a kind of like a sort of mild throbbing or vibration on the other side, but you're not sure what it is.
All right, stepping away from there.
But then on this one, you hear loud rumbling snoring. Really loud snoring.
Okay. And what about this door?
And that door, you hear a battle. You hear blades clashing against one another.
And what about this door?
That one, you do not hear anything.
All right. Well, guys. Man, I've seen some things since last we convened. There's a war going on to the southeasterly direction. Something's snoring to the easterly direction, and something is thrumming to the northeasterly direction.
Rubbing.
And you can also hear pretty plainly that rushing sound much more loudly to the north.
Oh,
To the north. Didn't they say the goblins were near the river?
They said the lizard folk were near the river.
what about this one? Did you listen at that one already?
I have looked at all of them.
Okay.
All of the accursed knowledge of these doors is now mine to bear.
What is thrumming?
Thrumming.
Like a motor sound?
I couldn't tell you anything more than I already have.
Understandable.
Hmm.
Well,
In my humble opinion,
Well,
the thrumming is the least likely to kill us and the most likely to be treasure. But that doesn't mean those odds are good.
Well, I say we can rule the battle right out. That one is just off the table.
Well,
let's-
come on.
Nope,
Yeah.
you're the only one. It's just you.
Let's do the snoring one then.
Okay, you
Let's-
go in that door.
Not do the snoring one. I think that's the one we should roll out.
Right? But what if it's an
What-
evil gnome that needs to be slaughtered for bringing back the evil
That would
prince
be
of
the
death?
worst case scenario. I don't want to meet them.
Ah, fair.
Let's try the door that thrums. That seems interesting.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fair.
thrumming it is. Thank you
I-
for your keen ears, Shay.
Yeah. Good
You
job.
get a
Check the
you get a
thrumming
gold
door.
star.
My acute rogue skills give me a 50% chance of successfully hearing. Because I'm not good at my job, apparently.
Fergus takes like a large sheet of gold star stickers out of his bag and slaps a gold star sticker right on Shay's leather armor.
Please
Sure,
tell
You
me
know, I
you're one of
wasn't
the ones you
healthy
have
to
to
start
lick
with,
first.
but this is really killing me.
There you go, gold star for you, young man. Excellent. You get 5, and you can get a toy out of the box.
Please tell me those are the ones you have to lick first, so you're just kind of maintaining eye contact.
They are the ones that you have to lick first, but just to make it really uncomfortable, Fergus leans over and licks the armor first, and then sticks the sticker on it.
Well, now this is just getting a bit saucy. Where are we going here?
Right.
Saucy. We're going towards the door with the thrumming in it. Is
Okay.
that which one was that? Is
It's
that this
door
one?
right
That's-
here?
Oh, that door
The
right there.
one
Northeast.
across from us.
Okay, headlamps. Let's go. Open the door.
Wait a minute. I said the snoring door. How come I gotta open the door?
Because you're the one who's least likely to die if something comes through it.
All
Which
right.
doesn't mean
All
not
right.
very.
Look, I heard about this guy once. His name was Joel Cowan. He's played 6 different barbarians. You just have to take the damage. It's what you do.
I failed to open the door.
Oh no, it's not stuck. Did you try to open the door?
Yes.
Okay, it's just
And
a
I
door.
turned it around
No,
and say
no.
it's stuck.
It's a pull door.
You got a
That's
pull.
what it's.
No. I'm telling them all it's stuck.
Oh no, we're doing PvP.
All right. I open the door. I go in.
Okay. You see a long hallway.
There's another trap.
Let's see here. There is beautiful arches here in these doorways, or in this hallway. These are archways here, and they have like tree carvings with intertwined branches, and otherwise it's just stone blocks. And
Sorry.
let's see what else. You also see. Right here, as you go through, another body. And it is a dwarf corpse sprawled on the floor. And, yeah.
I direct the thief to search the corpse. Because he's a corpse searcher.
All right, well, give me that corpse.
You check the dwarf, and you find that there is a thing of ginger. Oh man, I misread that, and I'm gonna roll with it. A thing of gingerbread. On his knees. Yes. But let's see. So wait. What are you doing with the body? Are you just trying to are you patting him down, getting his stuff? What are you doing with it?
Just patting him down. I'm not doing anything creepy.
Okay.
I don't like the tone of that question.
No, I mean,
Nothing untoward.
if you're just getting his stuff, here's what you find. He has scratched leather armor, but it's still usable. And you find, as you take off his boots, because obviously you're a thief and you do that, the boots clink. And he has put 20 gold pieces and 42 silver pieces wrapped up in the toe portions of his boots. And then in a pocket,
That's a lot of money in one's boots.
you
Gotta be
find
painful.
a note It says, the river ghouls could be tricked out of their treasure, question mark?
Interesting.
Is this a note taken by the man who shortly after died?
I think that may be the case.
Call me crazy, but I'm hesitant to take his advice.
Hey,
Well-
some of the best adventurers I've ever known died immediately. So, it's...
I mean, he didn't die to the river ghouls. He died to other things like hallway. I don't see any river
Yes,
ghouls.
very. No, consider my confidence restored, good knob.
I, for one, wouldn't trick a river ghoul because that would be immoral. But if someone else did, I wouldn't mind sharing the money.
So do we have 2 lawful characters and 3 neutrals? I'm guessing.
Yeah, Nop's awful.
I have no strong feelings either way.
That's the
aspire
definition of
to be
neutral.
chaotic. One
The
day.
the hallway is just stone ahead as far as you can see. There is a path going off to the left here. The archway, it's got the tree carvings, and then you notice as your light gets closer to it that there's this black vine that's all around the archway.
Is there a thrumming sound anywhere?
Yeah, you know that the thrumming sound you can hear it coming from further down this corridor.
All right. Well. Yep. River ghouls could be tricked.
Perhaps poke the
Shay,
vine
do you
with
mind
your
if I
stick?
hold on to that note, Shay?
Yep. Sure. It's all yours.
Okay. Takes it and folds it and puts it in his pocket.
You want to poke that black vine with your 10-foot pole? Perhaps it'll grab out at us like every other vine here.
Well, some of the vines give us vague information before we kill them and burn them.
Black vine, do you want gold?
You hear silence coming back from the darkness in a sort of vibrating, like very.
Can I sense like a magical aura coming off this vine at all?
This whole place is magical. As far as
Gotcha.
the type of magic and everything, you need to cast that spell.
Oh, read magic?
No, I think there's. I think that there's still a spell in this game, right? Detect magic. Detect magic.
Yeah, I think detect magic.
Wait.
Right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
detect
a
magic.
very important spell. Every magic users have that.
Is that just a given for a magic user?
Actually, the way
Oh,
this
that's
does
just
it
me
is-
being all stern and lecturing at you.
It's actually better in my opinion. It's actually kind of like fairy fire. That's what detect magic in this game is like.
I've got detect evil from that grimoire, but I'm not going to burn any of my grimoire spells unless absolutely necessary.
Gotcha. All right. What's the plan, Fergus?
Well, Maximilian, why don't you give that vine a poke with that stick you're such a big fan of?
I shall do that.
You
Thank
poke
you.
it with the 10-foot pole, and one of the vines like reaches out and whips it away, and almost like and the pole almost snaps back from the force. Powerful force.
I tug of war with the pole.
Yeah, and you get the pole back. But yeah, it's clear that these vines are alive and pretty dangerous.
Pretty protective.
And I show off how useful my pole was. See?
Okay, I'm gonna. Fergus is gonna. He takes out his 50-foot rope and cuts off a 1-foot section of it, which he then ties at one end into a knot, soaks that in lamp oil, and is gonna set it on fire.
Nice.
And throws it into the vines.
You set the vines on fire, and you hear an otherworldly screeching as the vines are on fire, and they twitch and dance, and it's almost like they're screaming and popping, and then finally they're just dead vines.
Whoa, dude, that's like hardcore.
Yeah.
Pyro, man.
Nop is
Calm
glancing
down,
over there,
Daenerys
quite
Targaryen.
horrified.
Well, we could sit around here and find 5 different ways to poke him, or we could go get our treasure. I know Shay's with me. Let's go find some treasure.
You're making a compelling argument.
Yes, and your wizard
That's what
magic
they
is complete.
call the poor wizard's fireball.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. The poor man's poor Richard's fireball is what we're gonna call that.
Yeah, Benedict's very
All right,
impressed with
I
your
poke
magics.
forward with the pole every step of the way, being careful, tapping the walls, floors, ceiling, everything.
As you do, you come across more black-thorned ivy, but it doesn't do anything back. It's clear that it's just thorny ivy. There's a path here to
Just
the left,
decorative.
and then the corridor goes on ahead, and probably
Well, I halt right here and wait for everyone to catch up, and I say, "Hey, the vines have learned their lesson. They're all right."
these black vines have these big, juicy jet black fruits hanging from them.
Gooseberries?
Night tomatoes! Behold, this is what we shall
Don't
make
eat
some
them.
the amputee.
Don't eat them. The tomato is a member of the nightshade family. They're not the same thing.
Oh, the night tomato is amputees. We're gonna make salad for them.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Holy Man, go ahead and eat a night tomato.
You can
Right.
see in the light ahead, this room has a different color, and there are these thorny ivy bushes and things inside. It looks almost like a garden on the inside, and the thrumming feels louder. Sorry, what were you saying, Chester?
I don't. I think Benedict was yelling about night tomatoes for amputees.
Is the thrumming, is that like, is it rhythmic? Like, is it at the same tempo? Is it a consistent tempo, or is it more sporadic?
It's pretty rhythmic, but in a disturbing way that's just off. So imagine like almost like someone snoring.
Oh,
It's
I
miserable.
thought we'd escaped the snoring.
yes.
No, it's
my
not
thought
snoring.
exactly.
It's not snoring. Please don't get me wrong on that. I'm sorry. What I mean is that it's rhythmic, but then off enough to where it's just really difficult to deal with.
So it's not like the rhythmic thrumming of an engine or something like that.
Yeah.
And which direction is that coming from? To the east or to the north of this? North right here.
That just feels like it's coming from all around you.
Well, fellas, I see. What are these blue things that we see down here? Can I tell what those are from
Yeah,
here?
that's why I was saying there are these like bushes that are like violet and thorny, and they're coming up, and it's almost like a dark garden. And you can see it also up here in this room.
The delectable night tomato. I've heard of this rumor from the rumor mill.
Night tomatoes would probably be worth something.
They're delectable and probably good. We can sell some and make tomato salad of others for the amputees. You see.
I think that these may be perfect for my plans.
Do you take night tomatoes?
I would like to take night tomatoes.
How many do you take?
Are they here? Like we have to.
They're all
How
over
many?
the floors here in this corridor, like in
In this corridor
connected.
or by the?
They're all
ground?
they're all around you in this corridor that you're in right now, connected to the vines. Like,
Well, how many can I take?
I would say that if you took more than say 15, you're going to not be able to carry any more treasure, and some of them, every time you're in combat or something, they might get squished.
15 night tomatoes, all right.
What if you have a backpack? Is that with a backpack you're including or no?
Oh, I assume everyone has a backpack. You don't have a backpack?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, so-
adventuring gear 101.
Yeah. So as well, Benedict is going to try to take. He's filling it to the top with night tomatoes.
If Benedict does that, you are now with treasure, and you are you have chainmail.
Yes.
Okay, then now you have heavy armor. Your all's exploration movement is now 30 feet. You can carry 40 tomatoes. A number of them will get squished every time you do stuff, but you're with treasure, and you can travel 40 feet, and you can carry no more treasure.
And if I take 15, then I'll not be at that level.
You'll be with treasure, but you'll be able to carry more when you find it.
So it's like all or nothing, either 0 or 40. It's
Basic
the same, so, like
encumbrance.
intermittent.
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
say if you
I
I'll
think-
say if you get 5 tomatoes, you're not with treasure.
Is
I
anyone?
think-
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Benedict. I think he came down here for the treasure and say, what if we all take tomatoes back as treasure? I mean, go back with this and come back later tomorrow.
Listen, man.
Wait,
unless
wait,
you've got
wait,
a really
wait.
convincing PowerPoint, I'm gonna be hard pressed to swap treasure for night tomatoes.
Well,
This party only has room for one crazy member, and that's me. All right, so no.
I'm
I
not
think we
crazy.
should put limits on that.
This is a rumor that I heard on the way that this is the delectable night tomato, and it's a very most delectable food. I think it would be worth lots of money. I think
I
this
thought
is
they were.
our
I
treasure.
heard they were poisonous.
I didn't hear that.
Well, if they're poisonous, they're probably worth a lot of money. Hey, Mr. Dungeon Master,
Yes.
can I case these tomatoes?
Case them?
How much would you say they would be worth on the
Ah.
black market, if you will, or
The
the
black
open
tomato
market,
market.
whichever they go more for?
The tomato market. The ground tomato.
I think that it's clear that these are magical. You would probably need a magical expert to determine that for you.
Unfortunately, guys, we can't determine how valuable these are because we would need a magical expert, which unfortunately we're just short on.
Fair
And
enough.
I
look
thought
at
that
Fergus.
was Dr. Gooseberry's here.
You could try, and I'll say that you would need to do an intelligence check, but at +2, which is a bad thing.
Well, could I take it without the +2 since I am an avid magic user? I'm a level 2 magic user.
Okay, fair
Who's
enough.
an expert in fruits?
I'll still,
Right.
but you still need to do
Yeah.
an intelligence check, though.
Would I be able
Okay.
to do it as the hearer of the rumor, also at +2, or is that I'm not a magical? I'm only a cleric. So
Go ahead, Fergus. Make an intelligence check if you want.
So that's D20, and I need to get below what I roll, what my stat is.
Below intelligence, that's right.
Okay, I've got a 14 intelligence.
Somehow I rolled a 16, so I'm like a wildly smart cleric. It's
6.
nice.
Okay, Fergus. Yeah, you have heard of these things. They are called black fruit, and they are something that grows near the combination of like the compost of dead things with the evil energies of the underworld and
that's
and
disappointing.
running water. However, they are magical, and they it's possible that they could do something to someone. However, they do restore HP. And they are quite valuable, but you would need to take them to an esoteric buyer. But if you did, they'd probably be worth at least 10 gold pieces each.
Ooh.
Because it's an
I can
alchemical
handle
ingredient.
esoteric
And
buyers. That's my thing.
Fergus, this is your second alchemical ingredient for your spell, which we need to come up with. You need 3.
Oh, I've got 1, right? What was my first one?
Gooseberries.
The gooseberries.
Gooseberries, yeah.
That's something the whole party knows.
Yeah, I realize that it's easy to forget, but
Okay, I'm gonna load up my bag with black fruit.
does this sound like a plan, everybody? I can handle finding us a buyer. That's like I got this whole like storefront thing that I'm working on. I think we could salvage this, and we haven't died yet. We haven't lost anyone.
Yeah.
This would be our best profit to death ratio of an adventure yet.
So you're saying we should load up on these and haul them out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got plenty of other places we've already looked at that we can hit next time. You know?
Just as you do that, as you're saying
Oh,
this,
no.
Fergus, you're here, Nop, you're here.
Yeah.
You start to see eyes in these bushes.
Wait. Why did you go there? No.
Slowly
And,
back up.
You see eyes, and you hear a giggling.
Oh, I
I
absolutely
catch up
hate those.
to
Okay.
my wayward friend.
All right. As Not backs up, okay, he kind of has his shield up, and he's just kind of holding his sword in front of Fergoth so that he's not. If anybody's gonna get eaten.
Fergus, come back! Didn't you learn your lesson from the books?
Tree babies.
That's
Good
horrifying.
lord.
Ah, you fool!
Fire,
God,
you
it's
fools!
Yes, from the tree babies.
Who would have seen this coming? Tree babies, my word.
First for me.
Oh boy, do I ever not like that.
This time, I've learned my lesson. This time, we're not leaving Maximilian alone. Every time we do, he gets a buttload of treasure.
And a cool feature.
You hear
Yes.
more giggling as more of them appear. The eyes like looking at you in the dark.
I think now is the
They're
time
adoring
to
you at
establish
all, or-
communication, or let me shoot them.
Shoot the babies. Shoot the damn babies.
I would like to shoot the babies.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree with Headlamps here.
I think perhaps if we keep a shield wall and back away slowly,
Mr.
we could
Dungeon Master,
not
I
have
would
to
like to
interact
shoot
with
the babies.
this.
I would like to shoot the babies.
Roll
I
for
don't say it
surprise.
creepily or in an untoward way. Roll for surprise. What does that mean?
Roll a d6. I'm gonna see if you get a surprise round on them.
It's a child surprise. It's a child surprise round.
I got a 1. Is that good or bad in this situation?
That is
I
very
can never
good.
tell.
I think actually.
So not physical.
Oh, it may be bad actually.
What I love about this system is every
Wait,
time I
wait,
roll
wait.
something, it's like I have literally no idea what this means.
Actually, it
Not
means
even the
that-
beginnings of an
It
inkling.
means
When
you're
you're
surprised.
rolling against someone else, you want to roll high. When you're rolling against yourself, you want to roll low.
It's to roll. It's against yourself. I've had both sides roll for surprise. So what happens is, and they appear behind you.
Oh, I hate it so much. What?
Oh, how many are there?
How did they do that? What?
They came from. They came out of character. If we down this hall down here looks like, I don't know if it loops around this corner, but there was more of those black fruit bushes. So, I'm guessing it seems they have something. They're called night babies, so I assume that they have something to do with these trees.
I don't suppose that I could flee the night babies.
No, because they have surprise.
All right, well then, I was so safe, and then suddenly I was dead.
Yeah, spoke too soon, didn't you, boyo?
But they're not going to kill you yet.
Oh
See,
no, that's going to be worse.
No,
I think they're not. I think they're not going to kill us if we leave the black fruit. But if we try to take the black fruit, they're going to get violent. And I can't kill more babies. I mean, I can't kill babies.
Okay. So, anyways, actually, I'm gonna have them. They look at you and they like grin evilly, and one of them comes up to you and like just looks and gets really close. Like that's all that happens.
How big are these babies? Are these like Hagrid's troll cousin or giant cousin, or are they normal ass sized babies?
In the lamplight of his eyes? Actually, we're not fighting here, so maybe I don't know. I thought we were fighting because I heard someone say I shoot the babies.
Then they appeared behind me.
Oh,
Things happened.
Oh, yes. All of a sudden,
Oh.
yes. Okay.
Oh no. Oh, this is exactly why I was hanging back too. Oh, I blew it.
You see on the other side of this room this giant statue here.
Oh my god, they're Buddhists.
This huge.
Kill them quickly.
Man, we're demonetized now. We're not monetized anyway. This wasn't a thing.
The Buddhists
But I
can
have
sue
to
us if
say
they
it.
want.
But anyways, there's this huge bronze statue, giant fat man sitting there smiling, and there are these tree babies all over it. There's tree babies everywhere.
Can I
14,
escape the
15,
tree babies?
16.
Can I return to the safety of my shield wall?
Yeah, you can walk away from the tree babies.
Are they like
I run
doubling in number?
This is all the tree babies. This is but they're everywhere. There's a ton of them.
Ooh, that's a lot of tree babies.
This is why you don't go into new rooms when you
That's
have the treasure.
We didn't go into a new room.
No,
I
with
think
that,
you might
versus
want to
rope.
use that Phantasmal Force.
Well, hold on. They haven't attacked us yet.
You hear
Does anyone-
gentle chirping sounds coming from the underground indoor forest here with the violet trees. Yeah.
Benedict will
Chirping
yell out at them. Do you guys speak language?
And there's one other detail I think you should know.
Oh.
And it's right here, okay? There's a stone plinth, 4 feet high, and it's bathed in golden light. And there's a 10-foot diameter pool of light around this plinth. And there's a platinum and sapphire chalice. There's no doubt in your mind, Shay, that this chalice, it's full of water right now. It would easily be worth probably 8,000 gold pieces. Like, this thing is just, yeah, it's made of.
I care
platinum
a
and
lot
sapphire.
about all of you, and in my way, love each and every one of you. And so I want you to know that I do not say this lightly. That chalice is worth several of you dying for.
I feel like Shay and Fergus are like standing beside each other, like looking at the chalice, like, but their eyes have turned into like stars that are bugging out of their face.
Mine are definitely money signs.
Fergus is just thinking about how many spells he could buy with that thing.
I drop the 10-foot pole and have my hand on my sword as I stand between the babies and my friends.
Okay.
And I say friends with air quotes, mind you.
What is your intention, Mark? Are you hoping to defend?
To defend in case these things attack, because, the magic user tends to break easily.
Oh, you're going to defend them against the tree babies. Okay.
If the tree babies attack.
These are not giant babies, by the way. I'm sorry. I don't mean to depict them as giant babies. They're
Oh,
Are they
good.
baby sized, or are
That's
they
the
human?
only detail they possess.
they're slightly
What are
they
then?
they're slightly unusually large to even be babies. But otherwise they're
Like toddler size?
they're like toddler sized, but if they were a 6-month-old, but also with evil glowing yellow eyes and a grin.
Okay,
That's better.
that does not make them cute. That makes them even scarier.
Yeah, I think that makes
Cute
it
wasn't
work.
on the table, my man.
Yeah, I don't think Cute was here. I think they still seem like babies.
Just
They
hit him on
seem-
the soft spot.
Do they seem undead? Oh.
But I am not making aggressive moves. I just,
No.
the pole clatters to the ground as my hand goes to the sword. My shield raises up. I don't draw my sword yet. I'm just standing ready.
Trust me, to a baby, everything you just did is aggressive.
For some reason, Fergus knows this as well.
Don't ask me about my baby knowledge. Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. Okay. Well, Fergus is gonna very slowly. He doesn't even just step out into the open. Very slowly, with his hands away from his weapon, and just judge the reaction of the babies.
They seem to just giggle and hold on to the trees and jeer at you.
Nop is ready to pull him back.
Yeah. Well, guys, I have a feeling that the babies are going to be fine up until the exact second that our burglar lays a finger on that chalice.
So you're saying that someone else should take the chalice?
Well, somebody's. I mean, guys, that's a whole lot of money there.
Yeah.
That I don't think we should walk away from. 40 tomatoes at 10 gold a tomato versus an 8,000 gold chalice. Take the damn tomatoes. The crippled can walk for themselves. I'm gonna go get that chalice.
Well, actually, you have to give them crutches, oftentimes.
Do I look like I care, man? Let's go get that chalice.
Are you,
Do we have
This
an
idea.
accord? Do
I
we we attempt to murder the babies?
All right, I think we should make a plan for this. Like,
How do you even know they'll even bother you if you go grab the chalice?
Have
Well,
you seen them?
there's a bunch of ominous fucking babies in an
All
underground
right,
chamber.
all right. Everyone stand behind me, and I just walk this much forward.
Wait, I have
Hand
an
on
idea.
my sword, still in the scabbard, shield up, looking
No,
carefully around
stop.
me.
Remember the books.
A baby, like all of a sudden, like Chucky doll style, just like like runs out like between
No.
your legs. And goes
Oh,
into a
not
near-
between the legs. Oh
goes in-
God.
It goes into a nearby bush.
So
But otherwise, they're just like giggling and
Feet
looking
making a
at you.
slap.
Yes.
What's this
Oh,
floor like?
yes.
Can I?
Those
What's this floor
muscles
like
shouldn't have
behind
been able
them?
to move that fast. Or with that coordination, it's like watching an insect crawl across the floor. Oh.
I would like to step forward just 5 feet.
All right. They just giggle and they look at you.
Can I? Before he continues, what is the floor like under Benedict right now?
Yeah, the floor here is actually
Stone?
not like the stone floor of the structure. It is a rich jet black earth that you almost sink
Okay.
into, like sod.
like a loam.
Yeah.
I think I want to put iron spikes there because if they're only toddler sized, they shouldn't be tall enough to get past an iron spike wall.
Well, they can also climb trees like monkeys, apparently.
They are
Yeah,
pretty
did you
horrifying.
miss the demon part?
Yeah, but
Yeah, they're demon babies. The
I
normal
don't think.
standard baby rules don't apply.
Yeah, this is we're not in Kansas anymore.
all right, sounds good. Benedict will keep the rear.
It was a good thought, though. Pat yourself on the back.
Hey,
Yeah, I
Nop,
appreciate that kind of thinking on your feet.
Nop, you have plate and I have chainmail. Do you want to stand back here in case they start coming from behind?
Yes, I do very much like you.
So
They do
I
come
do
from
have
behind
a
and they're
feeling
just
that
like,
the second
Oh.
Oh God.
But they're
they're keeping their distance, right?
they're playing patty cake now.
Oh
Nice.
no.
But they're uttering deep chanting curses in a demonic language while they do it, and the fire comes out.
The third music
hellish
is
patty
slowly
cake.
intensifying and being increasingly
They're
reverberating.
charming little children. Stop
It's-
being so scared. And I step
it's just the
forward
Doom
another
3 playlist.
5 feet.
Nothing happens. They just like giggle and play and jump around
Guys,
from tree to tree.
I swear to God, those babies are chill until we touch that chalice. We're in a rectangular room with a giant chalice in the middle of a sunbeam in the middle of it that they were all gathered around when we came in.
What
What
if
if they don't
All right,
care? What if it's a
I come
burden
back
for them?
all the way here and I pick up my 10-foot pole.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Then
Fergus
I'm
is
going
gonna...
back over to the chalice and I poke the chalice with my 10-foot pole.
Whoa! Hold on. Let's get a strategy before you go in there.
Please.
I think that
All
this
All
is
right,
an
I
acceptable
stop right
strategy.
here.
Fergus is gonna cut 2 3-foot lengths of rope, tie knots at the end, put lamp oil on them, light them on fire, and then just wield them like morning stars.
To try to set things on fire.
Whoa, hey, arson boy, calm down. Put that out.
I will
I
say
haven't lit them on fire yet.
I'll say that if you do that, you get the benefits of your oil lamp, but in the way of a rope, which we can be creative with. But it's going to use your oil. You're not going to have oil after that.
I put oil on the. I'm gonna put oil on the knotted ropes. I'm just not gonna. I haven't lit them on fire yet.
Okay, that uses your oil, but you can now
Okay.
use this like a rope-styled oil weapon. It has the splash effect. You can use it. I'll say that you can use it against 2 creatures,
Okay. I've got one in each hand.
but that uses
So-
both your rope and your oil lamp or your lamp oil.
That's fine. We haven't used either yet, so.
Gotcha.
Benedict will call out, hey, if we're sure they're going to attack us, why don't we just make a shield wall in this hallway and start combat in the hallway in our defensive position and then take the chalice once they're all
Because
water?
I don't think that anything of the sort's going to happen. I think that we can walk over there, pick up the chalice, and walk out of here, and nothing's going to happen.
I think that in my experience, Maximilian is always right. But just in case, you two should stay on either side of me.
I mean, it's your funeral, Maximilian, and I guess I can perform it.
All right.
I
let's-
will
Hey,
make
I'm
Fergus
the
attend.
longest lived member of the party so far.
Yeah, nothing could go wrong. What's the plan?
Nothing can
For
go
most
wrong.
of the rest of us.
Fergus, what is the plan?
Before we do anything, can I see is there a door down at the end of this chamber here?
There is no door that you can see.
Oh, okay. Well, fellas, we're taking that chalice one way or the other, so the worst thing we can do is split up, because then they can swarm separate, smaller groups. So we're all gonna walk over there together, because they're already
that-
That's
They're
the
already
worst
behind
idea
us.
anyone's had yet. We're
You
safe
are-
here in this choke point. Let's not leave it, except for Maximilian, who can't die.
Wait, no. Fergus is right. We should all form a ball right here, move together as a group, poke the chalice with the pole. If they do nothing, then take it, then see what happens. If there's a fight, remember the principles of focus fire. Keep hitting the same opponent again and again until we reduce their numbers. Don't spread your attacks out. I'll take this guy for a point, that guy for a point. Focus on the same guy again and again. But we should cluster together. Fergus is right.
I can never be sure if Maximilian's playing devil's advocate or not.
When
'Cause
you
sometimes he
Max-
says
I'm
things.
thinking about what would be the most fun for the dungeon master. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, who
Aw.
gives a shit what the dungeon master wants? He's not playing the game.
Yeah, that's the worst kind of consideration. The kind that's probably going to get me
For
killed.
our entertainment.
Max-
I actually do
Oh.
think Shay has a good point about the choke point, because that does limit the number of bad guys that can come at us at a time. I mean, you're talking 2 or 3 at a time at most.
I have literally dozens and dozens of good points all over my body.
Maximilian, when you poke the chalice, all the babies around it, like in their eyes glare, but they don't attack. But assuming that you just poke it. But so
Okay, I'm over
disturbing
here.
the-
That's what I do. I
disturbing the
poke
chalice.
the chalice.
Yeah,
I'll say this. I think the choke point is a good idea, but if we let Maximilian's a big guy. He's tough and he's strong. But if we let him, I mean, this is out of character. He is surrounded by. He's gonna be surrounded by 9 demon babies with razor teeth. Like, there's only so much damage one guy can swallow, so we can't just let him. And also, plus, if we let this do this whole thing by himself, then he's just gonna get all the loot at the end. So,
I love that. That's a consideration.
yeah,
I had the opposite consideration. We're involved, the rest of us here as a group, and when Maximilian dies, he's got tons of cool stuff.
Okay, Courage the Cowardly Lion. Let's go. We're gonna go. We're all walking out together.
What if we know that the babies are going to attack? If we did the thing with the poke and the chalice, let's get back here and then start the combat with all of us together in formation.
The second he takes that chalice, he poked it with a stick and they got mad. The second he picks that thing up and takes it off of the pedestal, they're going batshit insane.
So let's not leave the choke point.
All right.
All right, hold on. I want to make a command decision. I'm walking up to this baby here, and I'm like, "Hey, can you speak common?"
It sits for a second, actually almost baby-like, and looks at you like you might as well be speaking colors or something. It doesn't make any sense to
My
it.
God.
All right.
Dorvish, Lizard Man. I just try both languages.
None of it works.
High Woldish.
None of it works.
Hablo
They don't
esta
speak.
inglés.
All right.
Gentlemen, I think we need to stop and consider the fact that we are considering a tiny little baby genocide over a cup.
It's not a genocide. There could be more of them somewhere.
Let's just leave the cup behind then. I pushed my way past the baby, so they stop me.
Whoa.
They giggle and
All right.
two of
so
them
first
hang
of all,
on to your cape and are
The
dragging.
lack of doing what Shay says is distressing right now.
First of all, they're not babies. They're demons that look like babies. So we're not killing babies. Second of all, we're treasure hunting. There's the freaking treasure. Let's get the treasure. That if there was hypothetically some higher being who had created this dungeon, I'm sure they would have made the bad guys look like babies to try to create a moral quandary, to create division in the party,
And
instead of just
hypothetically,
giving us flying goblins that we don't
if there
feel
was
bad about killing.
some kind of higher power who demanded the adulation of clerics, I'm sure they would want these babies destroyed.
This is true. The Great One God and his patron, Saint Wick, would want these to be amputees, but their heads off their bodies.
Wow, that's very, very imperialist of you. All right, let's go. We're gonna take the chalice. Maximilian, get back here. Stop throwing a temper tantrum. Let's go get that goddamn chalice.
Wait, are we
You
doing
can
the
get
choke
the
point
chalice
strategy?
when the babies are dead. Let's all just stay here
I like choke
in
point
the
strategy.
choke point.
Yes, but that is effectively sacrificing Maximilian. He will be
You're-
taken. You.
No. You
I'm
don't
all the
need
way
to
down
use the
here.
chalice. The chalice is unnecessary.
You're
Enough
co-
is in a deep moral
Yeah,
quandary.
I am down at the plan of abandoning chalice. It is unnecessary. It is all a moral trip. There's other stuff we can take without committing baby genocide.
It's
Doesn't
not
matter if
genocide,
we look.
Genocide
they're
is a
not
moral
babies.
good. We've been over this.
Yes, they're demons that look like babies, not babies that act like demons.
And you
Okay.
know this.
So-
Okay, cast your detect evil spell.
I'm not burning a spell. Well,
They're
okay,
clearly
fine.
evil.
I'll cast Detect Evil if it'll quit you from walking off in a huff like an actual giant baby.
you what does it look like? Like, give me some magic. Like, what's it look like casting detect evil?
Yeah. So, Fergus gets down on one knee and he reaches over to the bush beside him, and plucks a night fruit, and he takes this night fruit. He splits it in half with his hands and squeezes the juice into the mud, stirs it into a bit of a slurry. He takes that slurry, and with it he marks. He puts several marks on, one across his forehead, some marks on his cheek, and then closes his eyes. And when he opens again, they're turned into two deep purple glowing orbs. And he's chanting in a deep language as he begins to look about with his now purple glowing orb eyes in search of what is evil.
As you do that, you see the world differently, and you look around, and you can see your companions. Two of them glow brightly, a cerulean blue. But other than that, the others are dimmer. But you realize everything is gray where you've come from. A lot of it, and this place is a smoky black with violet shooting through it like lightning. And this place is surrounded by evil, and these things are incredibly evil. And there is something back here of immense evil.
Okay. Yeah, so he closes his eyes, wipes the mud off his face, stops chanting. When he opens his eyes again, return back to their normal color, which is actually like a bluish violet color. He's very beautiful irises. So he turns to the group and says, okay, Maximilian, first of all, they're not babies, they're evil as fuck. There's a whole lot of evil in this room. Much, much bigger evil down the passageway that we did not traverse.
I draw my sword and I proceed with baby genocide.
Well, hold on. Before baby genociding, get to the other side of the shield wall, the side with all of the other babies. Let's.
No, I'm starting here. Boom.
Wait,
All
no.
right.
We need,
Thanks for that. Awesome.
Here we go.
we need Napa Maximilian on two different sides of the shield wall because they're the two plate.
Yep. Which is
You guys can
maximum
form
efficiency.
you guys can. The babies aren't attacking yet. I mean, you can
He's
form
choosing
up if
not
you want to.
Maximilian, there's actions we can take. If the babies are going to attack us, let's do something with the time where we're not being attacked by babies. Maximilian, go get that chalice.
Just go to the right side of the shield wall.
Yeah, I come back so that I'm not standing out in the open with a bunch of babies that are about to get murderous. Maximilian, use that brute strength and go get the chalice. You're gonna get chewed up a little bit, but you seem to be down for
Getting
that.
the chalice, that's unnecessary. We can just start the fight with everyone here and with Maximilian on the opposite side of the party, facing the room with all the babies.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Walks over and stabs a baby.
Wait,
Yeah, I
Or
really think
everyone could not listen to me.
Wait, what were you saying, Mark?
I'm proceeding with baby genocide right here. Boom. I'm rolling
All right.
initiative.
Can we wait? Can we have like someone on this other side who has plate mail though? Like, or Maximilian
I'll-
get?
I'll,
so
We
we have
could
an
if
actual
we
choke
listened
point?
to Shay, but no.
I want to I want to honor Maximilian's what he's doing. So like I'll do it on my turn. I'll go to that side and cover the back, but I'll
Yeah, we're gonna need Maximilian.
we'll do it within the confines of combat.
Okay, so
We got this.
Somehow, literally everyone managed to be in the wrong place. Thanks, guys.
Would
So-
you have it any other way?
so wait, so
Yes.
Fergus, I just want to make sure you want to go and stab the babies. I just want to make
No,
sure I
I-
understand that.
I don't actually want to. I think Maximilian has already initiated killing the demons.
Okay. Well, you still have time if you want to cast your shield spell. You can do that, or you don't
Yes,
have to.
I'm gonna do
whichever
that.
one you wanna
I
do.
cast my shield spell.
All right. Let's do. Let's see if you get surprise.
What does shield do? Can I ask?
Maximilian, roll a d6.
That's what it's
Well, no, they were
like.
supposed to see if they get surprised. That's how that works.
I did. They are.
Oh,
They are not surprised. Actually, so never mind. Yeah. No one's surprised, so let's roll initiative. Whoops, I clicked the wrong one. My bad.
Oh.
Maximilian, roll for initiative.
I did. I rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6. Okay, you guys are able to act first. And let's see. Is it this one?
How wide is this wall? Do you need 2 to make a shield wall, or can 1 block the hallway?
It's 5 feet wide, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, it's 5 feet wide. To block it, you'll need 2.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
That's not good.
Nope. Okay. Let's see. So the first one, who is casting spells? You already cast your shield spell. It's already in effect. Don't worry about that. Something that's only spellcaster. Is anyone retreating or fleeing? Nope. Okay. Moving. Nope.
Yeah, Nop's gonna go cover the rear there.
All right.
Yeah. I
Missiles.
guess we're doing a shield wall. I don't want to do a shield
I
wall,
would
but I want them
like
to get
to
more.
engage
wounded
in
damage.
missile-based combat.
Okay. Which one?
There are some babies that are looking at what's his face with the googly eyes.
Roll to hit.
Are any of them facing away from me?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean googly eyes? Yeah, actually, that's right. They are.
Oh, excellent. I would like to attack one of them who is unaware of me, hopefully.
Yeah, that would give you a +4.
Nice.
All right, let me change some stuff. And attempt to do this. Look at that. Boy, howdy.
What'd you get?
I got a 6.
D20 plus what? 5
Plus
because of
5.
dexterity. So you got.
Well, it's
Oh, you got a nat 1. Yeah, no, that's an automatic.
yeah.
miss there.
All right. Well, thanks for joining me on my turn, everyone.
All right. Melee. Anybody? Maximilian.
I'm gonna
do
do
these things count as fairies?
Wait, I'm sorry. What were you saying, Chester?
Yeah, I was gonna also help in missile-based combat
Oh, go for
and
it.
hope to hit one of them that's not looking with my sling. I have
Sure.
a +1 to Dex, so D20 +1.
Go for it.
And having Dex must be nice.
Natural 20.
Nice. It automatically
Yeah.
hits.
Good start.
Is that 2d4?
A sling? I think is 1d4.
Oh, and I'm saying this. I don't know if criticals do double stuff or not. It's not this game.
Let's see. I don't want this one. I want.
I think critical hits don't do extra damage, right? That's not
Nope.
how this
Just does damage.
And it's a D4 plus my Dex, or just a D4 total?
Just a d4.
Huzzah! 4.
4. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, you kill one of them.
First blood. Killing them. They don't seem undead, do they?
They are not undead.
Okay.
You did just engage in baby murder, so you should probably
It's-
reflect on that.
It's for the one true God.
They're not. This is this very problematic character.
Anybody else doing melee?
Alright, do they count as fairies or not? I don't know.
They are not.
Alright, then I'm just gonna hit him with the cold iron sword.
All right. Hits, damage 9, you kill one. All right.
Nice.
They're going to rush in, and you just see them like all of a sudden like wild animals, and they just like rush in to attack. Only 2 of them can get here. That's the deal, right? So let's see. They're both going to try to attack.
Was that everyone in our turn? Did everyone attack?
I would like to hit this baby with my fire ropes, but I just don't know how that works mechanically.
Oh, that's a missile attack. You would use it like which ones are you? Which ones are you going to throw it to?
Oh, don't you have to spin around lighting them though?
This one right here.
This one right here.
Yes.
All right. So you just roll to hit like a dexterity attack. And then you find the weapons section. Splash effect.
Oh, my dex is real bad. I guess here goes nothing. Nope.
Weapon, oil flask, burning. You miss.
Yeah, I've got a 6 in dexterity.
You create a fire in the means of egress.
Wait, is it a 14? Aren't you rolling to? Oh, you're rolling to hit, or
Yeah.
you don't hit with a 14?
The 6 is just like -1, right?
Wait, what did you roll? I'm
I
sorry.
rolled a 14.
Oh, 14. Gosh darn it. Let's see. Treaties.
Not against their
14,
AC.
12. That hits. That does D8
Oh.
damage.
Okay.
Uh,
D8. Alright. 8.
8. You kill the last babies. It screams
Yes,
like as it's
Cave
on
in
fire.
its demon skull with
Yeah.
a fire rope, and it bursts into flame, screaming its last demonic cries.
You do that. What did these babies get? I rolled. Where did I roll? I rolled 2d20s.
You
got
rolled
an
an 18 and a 9.
18 and a 9. One missed. The other one hit. It's the first one. It's attacking Nop. It tries to bite you. It chomps into your leg for 4 points of damage. Wait, hold on. Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. 18. Does 18 hit? My bad.
Yeah, 18 hits.
Oof. Okay. All right. D6. Nop, roll a D6.
Right, here we go.
Attacked in the other direction. Yeah, that's
Hey, we
what
got
they were
2.
saying. All right, I'll roll again. I'll take the worst result. All right, so you guys can go first.
okay.
Who's moving?
Benedict is moving out of the way and saying, Plate Man, I believe in you, Maximilian.
You guys should have all attacked in the other direction and let me fight these guys. We're gonna get creamed.
That's what they said. That's what they were saying. That's what
No,
they-
I mean, if they would have attacked in the other direction the last round, we would have been in a way better position.
Oh, okay.
Oh well.
Completely incorrect, but thanks for that.
Either way, Benedict has moved. I don't know if anyone else.
Nope, nobody's moving.
Oh, it's our movement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Are you taking his place in the shield wall? Nice.
All right. Anybody else moving? Okay. The next thing is missiles. Anybody?
Yes.
All right. Go for
20
it.
plus 1. Another 20.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
Huzzah!
All right. Roll for damage.
beautiful.
1 damage.
1 damage. That does not kill this baby.
And I'd like to. Can I use my rope as a try to like slingshot it at one of the babies?
Nah, I don't think so. Do you have a ranged weapon?
Nah, no.
Oof, bad call.
Magic users are. We're literally only allowed to use daggers.
No,
That
I
is
think
it.
I think you can use a sling.
You can throw rocks.
Yeah.
Does it say? I thought it just said daggers in the sheet for magic users. Okay.
That's traditional, yeah, but a lot of people say stabs too, and you can throw rocks.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
down
Well,
with slings.
get
I'll
that.
tell you what.
Or
Since you
ropes,
didn't know that,
you know.
I will say that you have a sling that you can use right now.
Okay.
'cause
What's
I would have
the?
highly suggested that.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I just read the basic rules when I set up this character.
No problem. It's
Um,
Dex. It does 1d4 damage.
Okay. So what's a 6 on Dex? What's the modifier for that?
Minus 1.
Minus.
Minus
wait,
1.
wait. Yeah.
Okay. Roll d20 minus 1. 4. That
Alright,
ain't gonna do it.
misses. Any other missile attacks? Nope. Melee.
Oh, wait, missile attacks.
Here we
I'm
go.
paying attention. I have missile attacks.
Okay. Go for it.
I would like to shoot at the injured baby.
What do
What's the 7 get me?
you miss. And then any
And
melee
I
attacks?
end my turn.
No melee attacks, huh?
Right, Nop
No,
is
no,
gonna-
I am hacking. Can I hit crossfires to the injured one?
Yeah. Sure. Oof. Alright. Nop.
Nop is going to lash out with his sword at that one and hit enter and it not work. Let's try that again. 14.
That hits.
Hey-oh. Right. 8 plus 1. Come on, high number. Hey, max
Alright, you
damage.
kill this tree baby. Alright, it's their
Andy
turn.
feels horrible.
Another one's going to move in. They're going to just swarm into the entrance like a pile of tree babies. Like just an absolute pile of babies.
Ugh.
One of the worst kinds of piles.
I don't have an oil flask. Too bad.
Oh gosh, look at them. Look at them all.
God. Okay, let's be fast on our rolls. This combat's gonna take a while, boys.
Alright, both of them miss. Initiative is their Benedict. Roll d6.
All right, I have a +1 to my initiative. It's a +1.
Wait, what?
No, it's
Don't I have? Isn't Dex add to your initiative?
Nope. Just roll a
No.
d6, that's all.
All right, got a 1.
Alright, they act first. They're going to attack.
Oh, it's optional. Never mind.
One of them got a crit. Nop, it's going to attack you.
Oh no.
It does 3 damage as it chomps into your leg.
Ow.
And it's Roll's turn.
Missile. Oh my God! Something's
Wow.
That's 3 nat 20s.
Nice.
All right, 2 damage.
Okay. And any other missile attacks?
I would like to missile. That's a 17 to hit for a
Hits.
damage
Alright.
on the injured baby.
You kill another baby.
I'll have you know that was my first baby.
In melee attacks?
Wait, Fergus.
I'll
Wait, Fergus?
I missed.
Oh,
That's alright,
Fergus
Fergus. You
is
can still
gonna-
attack.
I'll attack with my.
And it's just simultaneous, like, and it's group sided. So when it's missiles, just have it ready. Drop your dice. Just do it. You know, if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna melee attack, just do that. You know, when you do one or the other, you can move, but you move first. So, okay, Fergus, you got a 5. It misses. Nop missed, and Maximilian missed. So let's see. Next turn, D6. Maximilian, roll D6. And they go first. That sucks. They close the gap with the babies. And 2 of them attack. One of them does a 16 hit, Maximilian.
No.
They're unable to get through your armor, and it's Drell's turn. Who's moving? Nobody. Missile?
Missile, yeah.
I got 17 to hit, 4 damage on.
You kill another
damage
baby.
Oh God, Benedict the Baby Killer. I gotta give him a title.
And
It's horrible.
Shay rolled a 3. Yeah.
Yep.
Fairgrouse rolled a 7. Okay, and then melee
oh, melee. That's an 8.
misses.
Goodness.
Man, I just must have some like psychological drawback. I can't bring myself to hit the baby.
One of them is actually crying. It's trying to like pry into that emotion. It sees it, And it's active.
Look at
Shoot that one
you!
next. I'm not putting
Yeah.
up with that.
Shiv, roll a d6.
Up D6/R D6. Hey now.
Oh no, not again. Okay, they move up and close the gap. And 2 of them attack. I guess that helps you. They both, they're unable to get through your armor, and the shield wall is just a pile of babies. Like that, like Star Trek with the what are those things called? The furry things, but instead it's just babies. Just
I would
tons
have
of
gone World War
tribbles.
Z with it. But that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, trouble with tribbles.
Yeah, but it's babies.
Tribbles
instead.
are not horrifying.
The battle of babies.
Anyways, they missed. You guys can roll your damage if you want.
Nope.
Miss. Shay missed.
High rolling today.
Fergus.
Yep.
Maximilian missed.
A couple good ones.
Nop.
Oh,
Miss.
not this
14.
time.
Fergus,
Finally.
you hit. Roll d4.
2 damage.
2 damage. Okay. And is that everybody? Okay. Next initiative. This time, let's do Nop. Roll d6.
All right, here it comes.
Oh, they
Oh,
go
come on.
first again. Gosh darn it. They're not able to get through your armor, and you guys roll your attacks.
Nice.
That hits.
2.
Two,
I think that
kill
one's
it.
dead now.
Hey.
That hits. You kill another one.
Oh, Shay 2.
Also, if
I'm gonna
it,
say it
yep.
kills like behind it. I get it. You guys are coordinated.
Nice, Maximilian.
Actually, in that one, I'll say the same thing. Because like this.
Also, if it's relevant, my arrows are silver.
It's cool. Not
Right.
roll for damage now.
I'll take it.
And Fergus.
7.
7.
Yep.
And you kill another one. Maximilian killed one for 9. Fergus, you missed. And
That
let's
was a
see.
good turn, guys.
Yeah, that was really good. Benedict, roll a d6.
These babies never saw it coming.
Benedict, roll a d6. Can you hear me?
Oh, wow. Sorry. Yeah, I
That's
heard you.
okay.
Space. I
2.
trust
All
her
right,
memories.
it's their turn. They move up.
So, first time with this character. Gotta remember that name.
All right, let's see here. 2 of them. One of them. Does an 18 hit Nop?
It does.
Gosh darn it.
It's a
Nop, you take-
17.
It crunches into you 3 points of damage.
Oh,
You okay, Nop?
yeah. So far, so good.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Almost at half. Almost
Oh.
at half. Well,
Oh,
pretty
good.
much at half.
Oh, you're
Okay,
doing
that's
great
not
then.
bad.
Oh, yeah, you're
we're
fine.
fine.
Woo!
Yeah, I did do really good on my hit point rolls.
You might have to eat some of this fruit. I don't know.
Every
we'll
time
see.
that you don't die, I'm like shocked. I'm just used to characters having less than a handful of hit
All right,
points.
You guys roll your attacks if that's what you're doing this round.
Here it goes.
Actually, we
Wait
should
for
start
the
negotiating
noise.
with
14 hit? Yeah.
13
Hey, look at that.
Does not
20
does
to
a
hit,
14
3
hit or a
damage.
13?
14.
14 does hit.
Okay, so my 2 damage.
Fergus missed. Shay hit for 3. I'll say it hit a back row. We'll calculate it. Knock hits. Roll your damage.
Only 2.
2, 2. Okay.
Maximilian killed that one last round. This round, he's like crying about it, and he can't hit.
Gotcha. Okay. That's everybody.
Why are they making me do this?
Whoops, I rolled the wrong
Hey,
dice
yes.
again.
For the one true
Maximilian,
God.
roll a d6. Maximilian.
All right, hold on.
Let's see. We're tied. I'm going to see if I get worse this time. I didn't. Roll it again. All right. They fill it in. 2 of them attack.
I feel like if we ever go first, that's when someone's gonna die.
All right. They are unable to get through y'all's armor. And you notice that the pile is starting to get hacked away, and there's just like, yeah, dead tree babies everywhere down the
A
pile.
mound of dead babies at our feet. This is horrible.
They're,
I personally am traumatized.
they're evil tree babies, though. It's
I
very
think
clear.
we all need
It's very
to
clear that
agree
they're not babies.
to
It's very
never
clear.
speak of this again.
They're not
Yeah.
even babies. Like, there's no baby murder. There's no baby nothing.
We
They're-
just
they're not even,
found the
like,
chalice in
evil
a
babies.
cave. There were no babies involved at all.
There weren't. There was
Yes,
a
never
host of
happened.
roll your
demons.
attacks.
Whatever propaganda it takes to make your conscience clean, fine, they're demons. I don't care. But
That misses,
oh my god,
that
what have we
misses.
done? What are we?
Oh,
Nop, you can roll for damage.
Hey, 4.
All right, you kill one, and then Fergus, you can roll for damage, Fergus.
2.
You knock one there, you know. All right, Fergus, roll for initiative, roll a d6.
Me for
Yep.
initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Our one chance.
Okay, and roll again. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me see if I roll worse. I do not. Roll again. All right. Let's see.
This is good juju.
They fill
We
it
need
in.
to keep rolling that.
They attack. They're unable to get through the armor. You guys can roll your attacks.
Oh, a 10.
10 misses. Benedict misses.
Ooh.
Fergus misses. Shay misses. Shay, your
How
rolls.
low do I
what
have
is
to
going
roll
on?
to kill one of my friends? I've hit a few times.
All right. Let's see here. Benedict, roll a d6.
Uh-oh.
All right, it's your turn. You guys can attack
Oh,
or do
no.
whatever you want.
10 doesn't hit, yeah?
10 does not hit.
Cool.
Shay, that misses. Fergus,
Got
that
a
misses.
12.
Maximilian, that misses.
Oh, okay. I missed 2 then.
All right, now it's their turn. They're going to try to attack and fill it in. Does a 13 hit? Not
It does not. Nope.
nice.
It's safe from
Okay.
a 13. Yes.
All right, Nop, roll a d6.
Right, here it comes.
I thought you had 17.
Oops. Yeah. You said 13.
Yeah, I got a 13. All right.
3.
All right, you guys can attack.
Excellent.
Hey,
Misses.
20.
Shay, that hits.
Plus
Kill
1
one.
is an 11.
I am having the worst rolls, man.
Fergus, that hits.
I get
For
1
1
damage.
damage. And Nop, that misses. And what did you get, Maximilian?
I missed.
Okay. All right.
I think I've hit once this entire combat, or twice.
It's crazy sometimes. It makes you wonder if, like, roll 20. Does a 15 hit Nop?
It does not.
Nice. Okay. All right. Fergus, roll a d6.
No. Wing of Baby Fist.
What is happening? I can't roll worse. Roll again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, roll
All
again.
right, one more time.
All right.
All right.
You guys can go first for your attacks.
Oops.
Miss.
hey.
Three hits, you kill one.
I
I'll
did
make it
that
one like
wrong.
further back so that it's easier. Whichever one
What's
doesn't.
Shay the Shiv throwing with it? What's the D6 damage? Are you have a bow
Is
and
it a
arrow?
short bow?
This is the longbow,
Oh, nice.
Oh, damn, nice.
and
Okay.
with silver arrows. I bought more than bread with my money.
That's cool. Okay, and let's see. It's their turn. Only one's up to where you can attack. They'll move up. Oh wait, they move and then attack. So I can do another one. They both are unable to get through the armor. You guys can. Oops, rolled the wrong one. Goodness. There we go. Okay. Maximilian, roll a d6. Maximilian? Alright, you guys can attack.
5.
All right.
8.
Miss.
Goodness.
Okay, some of these rolls. Man. Man.
Man, I can't hit nothing. I get killed by cats.
Wow.
We had a great start.
What, is,
right?
what does this look like when we failed to hit this pile
I
of
think
babies?
that the babies are just piling up, and you're just like trying to ward
Yeah,
off
we're
this
just like
pile of
stabbing
babies.
one, and it's like, no, that one's already dead. And it,
Yep.
It just bounces off.
See a
of
baby
I'm not
arm
even
just
looking at
reaching
what I'm
through,
doing.
like- anyways, there's a 16 hit Nop.
Nope.
All right, Nop, roll a d6.
All right, here comes.
No way that you guys won't beat that. Nice.
Hey!
You guys can attack.
Hey, look at that. Max
Miss
Nice.
what in
damage.
the world?
There we go.
Yes.
Oh, max
Fair enough.
damage.
There
Okay,
we
so
go.
you kill one. Nop. Alright. What's your damage, Nop?
Go 3.
3. Okay, so this happens. Let's see. This one's dead. And then you can kill 2 more with the ranged attacks. And it's their turn, and the last 2 run up. And I'm going to make a... Alright, yeah, they're going to fight to the death.
Yeah, babies don't make morale checks. They fight to the end.
Yep. This is how this works. This is a 16 hit Maximilian.
Nope.
Alright. Fairgoss, roll a d6. I may have... Alright, let's see. They're able to act first. They miss. You guys can attack. Misses.
11.
Misses.
I think
misses,
I finally hit.
misses.
Is a 13 miss?
17 hits. 13 does miss.
Oh.
Okay, you're able to kill the one in front of you. And
I finally hit. Finally.
nice. All right, you guys can go ahead and roll your next attack. Miss.
Damn.
Miss.
Can't roll in.
Miss.
We got 1 baby left, right?
Yeah.
Kill it.
That's a nat 20,
Hey.
so I'll resolve the initiative. Okay, go ahead and op with the damage.
It's like trying to catch a greased pig.
That's actually what's happening right now, and I'm going to move it around and do that. Okay,
7.
you're able to kill it, though. Okay. Yeah, you're...
Chalice.
You
Chalice.
killed the entire army of tree babies.
I'm gonna go over here in the corner and cry.
Okay.
I would like to
Fergus
go
is
and
gonna
check.
Go get the chalice.
Wait,
What's
let me
this
check
little
it for
fella doing?
traps.
Oh,
This guy hiding up in a tree.
You notice something as you approach the... Oh, he's dead. Sorry, I did not mean to do
Okay.
that. Yeah, no more tree babies.
That's exactly what we have. We're looking around at all the trio corpses, and it's like, oh, that one moved. Oh no, it's
Have it again.
that's a lot of blood.
I'm just gonna sit on a log and rest.
Yep. Definitely going to put you forward to a rest. I'm going to see if anything shows up here.
We should
It
not
does?
rest here. Oh my!
Uh,
You killed us with
we
that
don't-
log
We don't have
sitting.
to do like a full rest. I mean, he's just sitting on a log is all.
this is
Catching
what
his
happens.
Oh god! Oh, why'd you do that?
I didn't mean to initiate an actual rest. He was just kind of sitting while other people are doing stuff.
You see a wizard in the hallway. Let me put the wizard here.
Oh god! These are our babies. You can't have them.
He's like,
You kill all these
"What?
babies.
No, I don't care about these babies. I'm late. Oh, I'm so late. I'm late." And he just trots down the hallway.
Oh, okay.
You guys don't do
Another-
anything with him?
Delver, I would suggest that we don't mess with him.
yeah. I'll need to hop off here soon, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
6 a.m. alarm.
Oh man, yeah. You can head off. I'm just resolving.
That was fun playing with you.
Yeah.
Well,
have a great night.
if we're
Joel.
gonna,
That's
are you
good time.
gonna, are you guys gonna keep playing for a while, or are you gonna resolve?
No, I'm just.
This is it,
Oh,
I
okay.
think. It's just
Yeah.
it's kind of just bookkeeping from here on out. I think.
The only other thing is that you see things glinting from the ground. It looks like stuff has been buried in the ground here. But other than that, yes, there is a platinum
digging.
and sapphire encrusted chalice. It's probably this big. Whoever's not carrying treasure would probably need to carry it. And it's full of water.
I am not carrying treasure.
Nop can carry.
But wait a minute. What about the water that's inside? Does it look strange at all?
What did you say about the water?
Yeah. You said it's filled with water, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Does Benedict know?
I
it's full of
touch
water?
it.
Sorry.
You regain the following hit points.
Hey.
You get.
I haven't lost any hit points.
You haven't lost hit points.
Nope.
You get 4 temporary hit points.
What?
Nop will also partake of this delightful water.
As does Fergus.
Okay, Nop, you get 9 hit points back.
Hey.
Fergus, you get 5 hit points if you lost any.
I did not.
All right, and you got the chalice. Does anybody want to investigate the stuff, the shinies in the ground? Or
Yeah, let's dig that up.
you
yeah.
start
I was
digging.
also
Let the
hoping
rogue
to
check
ask,
out traps.
am I able to get my arrows back that I expended?
Roll a d100.
Oh boy,
Anyone who
Barf.
wants to dig, roll a d6.
54.
You get 54% of your arrows back.
All
Okay,
right,
one.
that's quick mental math.
Nop,
About
you
6.
find a ghoul
Ooh.
entombed in a box.
Uh-oh.
Don't open it.
Yeah, I think I'll leave him to sleep.
I'll let
How
you
do you
guys.
know he's a ghoul unless you opened it, though?
Yeah, you crack open the box and definitely something starts pulling out of it. You do find a bag of gold with him. 229 gold pieces was entombed with him. And, perhaps of interest to Shay, 5 magical arrows, +1 arrows.
Ooh, those are of interest to me. I would like those.
I'll resolve what else you found, and I'll say that you found the ghoul last, and you can either deal with the ghoul or flee. It's up to you. Benedict,
We'll fight the ghoul next week.
Benedict, you find a 1-inch high wooden chess piece of a white knight. Fergus, you find a chest that's been buried in it. Let me know when you're ready to copy, because it has a ton of stuff in the chest.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Fergus, you find inside the chest is 1,319 copper pieces,
319 copper pieces.
810 silver pieces,
810 silver
194 gold pieces,
for gold.
18 platinum pieces,
Jesus.
and a map. Does anyone read Dwarvish? Does anyone have
Yes.
that? You do. There are
I did roll for Dorvish at the beginning of the session. You can check I rolled 2d20 for
are
languages.
runes on this map that you would recognize, Benedict. It says "the rest" in quotations, and there's a line with a map of the Dolmenwood.
Okay.
And you guys make it out of the dungeon. Sorry, I don't mean to go to Carolon. I'm going to mark where
Yeah.
it says this is where the treasure is.
Yeah, okay, because I was also going to ask about, I don't know how full our backpacks are, if the plants are still available, but I guess we'll resolve that.
It says that the treasure is near the city of Drigbolton.
Pardon?
Okay. You drew both.
But anyways,
okay.
did anyone
that's
else
cute.
roll a d6? Maximilian, you find a plain copper ring. Did I get everybody
Alright.
else? Shay, are you
No.
wanting to dig?
I have a firm belief in quitting while you're ahead.
All right, no problem. You guys make it back to Carolon, leaving the dungeon.
Am I able to keep all the water all the way back?
I don't think so, no.
Have you been able
Alright.
to
Water
take
in?
the plants at all? Or no? Is that asking for too much?
You can take the tomatoes, but you're just all loaded down with treasure. I've got you
Okay.
got 40 tomatoes.
Yeah, I think it's 40 tomatoes.
Oh, you
And I've
all
got-
also entered combat, so I'm going to see how many tomatoes were destroyed.
Okay.
Well, we can just replace all the tomatoes that were destroyed. We were still at the tomatoes.
Fair point. Very clever. Okay, so you
Yeah.
took 40 tomatoes.
Because I want to add to the group money so I can XP to level 3 maybe.
It was an extremely profitable journey as you defeated the army of evil tree babies. And you gathered all sorts of treasure and interesting alchemical ingredients and stuff from the dungeon. And yeah. Sorry, Joel. That's it. Yeah, sorry.
Maximilian's now traumatized every time a baby cries in the village. He
That's gonna be
jumps and gets
horrifying for the
startled.
rest of our lives. It's just like, no kids, no thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a child, and it doesn't bother me because they weren't children; they were demons that were
Yeah.
looking like children, just to make you feel
Yeah,
bad
you
about
can
it.
tell yourself
Well, yeah,
that, but
yeah.
when you
And
wake
what's
up
the
in the
difference
middle of the
between
night in a
children and
cold
demons?
sweat, see
Yeah.
how comforting that lie is.
Yeah.
Kept the cold sweat thinking about that one thing you didn't dig up.
We can get it next time.
The thing with the water in it, was that the chalice or was it a separate
Yeah.
item?
Yep,
Okay, yeah.
That
good,
was the
good.
chalice. So I'll split all this. I assume, just for the sake of the party, I know that probably Shay would like to keep the chalice. Is there anything definitely you need to keep, like
The arrows.
the arrows, the sword? Unless you liquidate it, so you got a sword.
I imagine we liquidate the sword.
Is it just a regular sword?
Just a regular sword. Do you do you give Shay the +1 arrows? Is anyone else a bow person? No. So Shay, you got 5 +1 arrows as well that are magical.
Excellent.
And do you want to keep the ring, Maximilian?
Yes, I would like to get it examined to see if it's a magical ring.
You're able to find. There's a person in town. I have him here. His name is. Okay, I don't have his name, but basically there is someone who looks at esoteric objects and stuff, and he determines. It takes several days, but he has someone look at it, and he finds that it's cursed, and it otherwise has no value. It's actually an accursed object.
What is the curse?
It's a curse that is meant to mock the religious, because whoever wears the ring can only eat pork.
That's a pretty bad curse. All things
Yeah.
considered, like
You probably would
pork's
die.
good and all, but
Yeah, I like pork
Yeah,
too.
that's yeah, not all the time.
that's every
But like,
poison is determined by
could
the
I
dose.
eat like bacon cheeseburgers?
No, just pork only.
Yeah,
only pork.
the cheese.
Okay,
and
but like a bacon
bread.
pork burger?
You could eat a burger made of like pork with pork bun with bacon
It's
with
a
pork
legit
sauce
curse.
with pork fat.
With brown sugar?
Oh wow!
Yeah, I bet you
Only
could
if
do
it's
All right.
brown.
All
pork.
right. I contemplate putting the ring on.
Maximilian, no.
I like
I don't
how you
think-
led with it's meant to mock the religious, not it's meant to make the living envy the dead.
I would imagine that, well, a fairy, an evil fairy, put the curse on the ring as a to mock the religions of the mortal kind, But anyways, I would imagine Maximilian wouldn't do it because he wants to go back to the other world, and they don't eat pork there. They eat
All
like.
right, fellas, I'm out for the night.
Have a great night, Joel.
Alright.
See you around.
Have a good
Have
one.
a good day.
Thanks,
We'll see you
guys.
next-
It was fun. I'll see you next
Very
time.
fun.
Nice.
Enjoy the